nti de oba so ka bia no post air classical stories e wa ha ane Black Queen sense ni nyina no obetimi de wadwenche no afa YouTube insha TV gabi to am de e kwa me ne ba making ka messages out do amode abrayan awo dwumadie no enso eso na de tie ne anra Leonomasi akoye interview akan sem bebre titu pa yebisan se world cup nyame yadoma 2026 eba so yi oboko kubobi ana omubi ni nyina na yede san komo no adeba of course post air classical and some na bebre yase basafo you are nya happy with Lami Yama kwanya Branton faso eye ne niema before the classical enti omo mo de nhihye bi de ba beto nhihye ben ni nyina na garbage ram at the sound komo no at the ebe Danny Kabaya enso asako prebim na edi details ne de ba abrante no akotene fie de sen ni nyina honsam awha de ba brem awo adwumadie no so ya so kotakia take your referees officials in fact stakeholders omo football mu de yes bet and now some good one yes the betting scandal hit it and the Turkish football and now some good talk again and I could first answer we na diaba ni na yakoba na garbage am edin chiremu no abrayen Juve and na the beto that's all my pamum coach and you go to do na eso ma so many coaches be edin komo e coaches ben na makotin kofo bi coach bi mu and okodia enkofo ya ne nsam so de ba ene anope na ya be fie abedi fie enso enkomo enra in fact we some titi bia na ye hu so sports minister krano ebra Black Queens and Mariano say omunye training because of omu bonuses un sense bi ama minister akoka say amoma amonko na de no kra asaba ma dia na kafu be nye 2 years ya ban enya the 2 years ban ma wi a eden ya ban be kona wi ye ye be sign up another players amom so no akwakobo aye game ede ama oman kunkun aye Ghana sansemi ba ye akoye deja bebre in fact anopay from the GFA the sports minister himself in fact the bandina is a sansam no enye no kure ba kokura endima enne game no beba so in fact amayo no beko ayago pamane so na omani igi game no anu ya women's afcon no eno so etimi abaso UTF no kura dia say omu refute that false media reporter na ekosone koba ebewrem na edin komani nyina no etimi ediamon this and many more eka hu bi 914 shabanzo 4.5 garbage ram gabi the four winner edian ekwamane ne Richard Onye atefo yenkomra na abedafo so betena se na ehwense no emfa ema the show is about good morning. Ala good morning.
Good morning.
Ojuku baba wo dwane.
Why want some okay?
Fifi Manfred.
Ojane kwen.
Oh, we dwane. So me LPMC and I'm me catch on some friend of mine. Also, didn't come I am and I'm say, sir. Chelsea for my corn, we're done. Or call, we're done. The team in yet. We to grow to Winchester Sunderland. Also, your world champions. I am a cover. Sabi Biabo Cordier. Now, also, Papa and Swat Tracy. I said, Papa, the Real Madrid. Papa, good morning. By microphone, mommy. Na bibi aboko de enra dem tumi so da yi pa
bro so
ankofo na trama ni jesu acha dodo 4 times the na no dey so the preseason no come on 5 last year omuhyamu back to back tenu adem so mbada
o se na de ni nyomu yeso timi ko en
wa na sen kam show more
I know the end en wa sa ya la sha white
sa
I na person me theory do na person me
wow bana be no why do I do all losing
oh and then Monday
okay
sorry I don't know we know white
yeah
Until me shall never know my celebrate.
Okay. But so who to me die?
Oh, so how many more to say? My dad's already come up.
Okay. Until some chance if we be be an in my own. What's the moon about it, Papa? Allow them, I'm sure, Eddie Aminiano. Eddie Aminiano, me charge you. Rich.
Minimum say a moon 10 games crying.
Yeah.
But and go first and say 80%. Unless a BBC along the way, Arsenal start saying Magam. And whether a significant and answer is significant, you know. Uchu mutaya see a liga. A see anybody. Weekend now, we competitors at the theatre. No for 3 points, now they are 2 years. And they are along the road, and more than about once so. Then you go to your buffer. Now they are maybe no. Na abeka wasem ni biama. Enti league table na fe. Na yebedi mu nkomo. Obviously we will start from Manchester United. Saturday we beka ya me catch you say. Manchester be share Brighton for no. And Sasa na me catch you no. And go for bebre no mu ngindi and untimi mbigoje omo. Because the last 7 games I'm not Man U abo against Brighton. No Man U only 1 win. But Rich, even though say ocean numbers na o game ni mu a, enye numbers say Manchester United only possession and almost share Brighton. But Rich, so one say ya, the numbers will also deceive you. Born away, you know. Apart from probably the last 20 minutes, Wobek betu fiki kishaya Brighton for saying second goal na emu edi ansana imbo finishing game no. Rich. Until that point, Man U are na yeshano is the Man U everybody thinks Amorim has built. Dominating the game. Have good moments. Extra quality. Look at Bruno Fernandes. Look at Matthias Cunha. She Amad Diallo. She Imwemo. Even when you extra Hokrano. Look at how imposing and not delete me on the game. Even Diago Dalot, a lot of Manchester United fans quite every rating Ukraine. Rich, on that day, he was very good. And on the ball, Man U say, look, your quality individual players off the ball. Rich, and easy to limit this by team. Mint money.
And I put no much for the out.
Anyhow, quick on me, but Manchester United. At a point, we say, this is Manchester United now. A lot of fans want to see proper team was shape. They so be penetrating no. Now honestly, your ball now or threatening. I saw that kind of Manchester United. Now, some share game Libya throughout the game, Rich. And Nhyira here, almost share goals in the Man U. No. For instance, Matthias Cunha the first goal. Yeah. Now, or share goal no you know. O share we are players in any jubilating now. You understand? They are happy. Say Abrantian, all lucky, sad, you know. Casemiro go no say no. Taman oye na go so be short no. Me also say there were some Manchester United players no me frustrated say oh am
pass it.
Oh boy in a deflection. Big fortune. And baby attackers are saying well football. You see, fortune favors the brave. Rich, on the day you are doing a lot of things right, like a crab outside. And the man, Casemiro, and you go on from the game. Rich. Now, last 15, 10 minutes, 20. Now, if you go on the sana.
It was an eating of women. until the fourth goal ni tom no.
Who say at a point in time Amorim ko trance.
Yeah.
No so game we dey. My paper myself. I feel now we back to free kick now. Na o my head ball na tum. That was a lazy defending from Zexi. Tell me Musa Amorim na sora ba be jina bench o say hey. Yen fa 3-0 no. I'm a bodro krom how. You must do something. Now Rich, that's in Wemo goal. Super guy. Mo fear Brighton so half corner.
Yeah.
But that was a very good win for Club FM Manchester United. Finally, Rich, you started to build some win consistencies. So say 3 in a row for Club FM Manchester United. Now over the weekend no. Adia na Manchester United for the pa ne say enyo mu win nko Chelsea ni Liverpool so entimi anse. Sometimes so koto so bi ani agi aboro so a enye say why successful goal man the enemy so atofom. Rich Chelsea ni Sunderland game. Does it come back to Chelsea almost squad no? Any how they can find some consistent results be because Ojinu wa on Chelsea on a very good way. Chelsea should beat Sunderland.
Yeah. In a game I was starting at 4 minutes.
And I come back again.
That's the first goal.
Almost starting here like Ghana.
Kill the game.
And a Ghana to Bobo on say. Timmy say oh and no maybe. But Rich, say Ushe game no. On the face of it, who gave me? Let's look at these numbers. Only say throughout the 90 minutes, Sunderland were expected to score more than Chelsea. 1.16 to Chelsea 0.97. Even with Chelsea possessing any almost shot on target now. Throughout the game, Sunderland and SG was switching Chelsea. Now, these are some of the things I observed. Rich. Say oh a small club our Premier League in more. I got this orientation from Gary Neville, Money, Jimmy Kaya, Gamone, or more pandit. No, they believe say some of us Premier League in more. You can play toe to toe with the big boys, but you must always have a plan to defend well and play on the counter. And they've said say oh a small club now who was our structure now. To defend deep, low block against the big boys and always play them on the counter, then you have a chance to survive. That is the same thing as Sunderland for the year Chelsea for. So you look at this picture. This is how Sunderland, in their deep shape, decided to deal with Club FM and Chelsea. They know Chelsea will push. So what they did, they said, they put their striker Isado in between Chelsea backline. So Omoba in a 3 shape now. The start of Omo transition, baby at Chalo Bejinano. Any Casedo. Say okay, Ukutamono. But I will not let you pass the ball to number 6 now. Opa for ball on the I don't have a problem. Because all the ball on the there are other players who are set to do their job. Rich, striker here said you money here. Then they put 1, 2, 3, 4 players between Casedo and finding again the offensive midfielders, you know, even including inverted lateral defender. We say Abranche friend Mark Kukwera in this space. And Tigane Shaka, Sadiki, Fi, and Traore. Omina, they stand in a very good shape, making sure that some space is now and 100 Chelsea Bobo game no. They are tight, they're rich. Omu Yensua, they are 3 back, including Omu wing backs, you know. Are tight here. Uber to the ball command to. But or 10 on the ball neighbor. Baby on the ball, but some space on the ball, baby. You are suffocating space in Ama. Chelsea who do Omunye. Now only Omunye see another Chelsea pinnacle machia. Rich. Then they follow them. This is what you see. They follow Chelsea into it. And when they are pressing, and look what I am a fan. 1, 2, 3 on the Chelsea front 3. Maybe I'm a catcher say, Omombo 4-3-3, no Mombo 3 back. 3 back is the best way to play Omombo 4-3-3 no, because you have your 3 center backs with a 3 front line. Then you have your 2 wing backs stopping the attack from the wings now. No mujina ho. Now o midfielders no, and you 1v1 and it's already graphic where you could see that Sunderland were pressing Chelsea 1v1. Rich coaching in no modern game and here do my papa. And when they did this, they knew that tactically they are matching Chelsea. Garnacho in your first goal. Rich, what is it with the Premier League now and set pieces? Long throws,
no.
And it's man.
The coach is no more.
Because Rich, say so we know about game.
Yeah.
Na say o plania no so okay. The man say me no be bone ni den. Nyamom say me nya corner, me nya throw, me nya bibia. I will try and create chaos in your box. Na ma say meti me nya bibia free ma. And in fact, especially this season.
Brentford in Liverpool.
Yes, the same thing.
I'm too true and has a picture. Say their football in the baby.
That is what they did. Now, before we move on from Chelsea analysis, you know, Rich, so go on a tab share.
The winner, no.
Torsen, any Chaloba. So 2v1.
Let me see. My shop picture, this videos. No more then. What were they thinking?
Maybe the Torsen did his job.
So about guide your brand.
Yes. Say about long ball. And a strike and a cover ball. And see, idea say you're 2v1. Baku job is to slow him down. And a tossing and making sure say we're closing the angle now. What slab and tell it down. On come him. And we're blocking tossing what it say. Then Trevor Chaloba, Ujina, situation next.
And I see.
Oh, tell you.
Say do I know it out.
Man, just here, he waited.
And Ojina, my branch and the passe bonma. Do a tab in the ball say.
And you could clearly see, say, what the striker Igor was doing was waiting for the teammates to come or pay support. Why do you allow him to take time to get the support now open? But these are some of the things that, oh yeah, you get punished at the highest level. Now, only say Rich, Sunderland, when they come away to London, in their last 14 away London clubs, and that is a very, very good record when they come to London. So it was a very, very good game. Rich, never say Liverpool ko share Frankfurt no. Oma sheki omo miseries na say na me boa. Now I have a problem with Anaslo. Me tie interview after this game. Or say out of the 4 games no more lose twice in the Premier League no. Sa game way is the worst. So what it means is that they are going back. Because Ulusu Bako, Ulusu Mienu, Ulusu Miensa, now Ulusu 4th one. Now say, give me a Ulusu. They are also 4 recent, you know. And then you cry. Which then it means that you are not solving your problem. Number 2, one a slot here. Anytime you've lost, you go to post match and thank God for say, Omo ball long balls against your team. Omo too long throws against your team. And the target and say because Liverpool will press you and confirm Liverpool press on them to many ball now no more long ball above their press. Now a situation against Van Dijk and Konata, then they get you. So if you know that is where you lack, that is why you are the coach. You are supposed to solve it. But Rich Omun TV solve it. After so okay time me any transfers on come. Yeah, but catch you say Liverpool are the big spenders. But Rich, I'm going to go to trouble when we were saying, say, still now, the team lack some in-depth beer. I'm on balance in this shaky. Gavin Beckton Pobo says, on your number 6. But he played there very, very well. And then on saying you were cry. And the Liverpool team looked so vulnerable, say, free, almost one. Rich. It doesn't look good. This is what you were talking about. First goal. Chebia Michael Kayode Gina. No, 2 bono. Maybe Gina.
Trobians on there too. na de who be said
or so tower.
I know the paper ball of far town Liverpool
na what to bo na ma bo na ba a flick and a abranti friend and do watara e share goal. My favorite of the goals and they shot is
okay.
Look at the pass from Damsgaard. Look at that pass. But Rich, you ain't gonna cry. Sa penalty no mo di Van Dijk. Rich and a penalty jaya fu na say football papa. In the past, that ball would never be a penalty. I am not saying Van Dijk and I am Kabatara. But that was too soft. And Van Dijk was not just say foul kwa obeji. But must say the kick happened on the line. And if it is on the line, then it is inside the box. And omuji tia Liverpool conceded omu third goal. Yes, Mohamed Salah nya goal. But it wasn't enough for Tima. You fell in Liverpool and the GTEC Stadium came alive because they've beaten the champions.
Before I call next slide, I don't know. Salah only happy. Omo best start game no. Time on be free dressing room, be fat and my park no. Liverpool players in a group omo jina baby omo didi game no come on omo didi omo come on. Surprisingly, Osha Salah ono kwat no not baby. And I was like, wow.
But Saturday the ref said Makacho say na enka Liverpool eko a streak of say omo lose game. And omako winning in the Champions League. But they still have one hangover, which is Salah's situation. Because Rich, even after the win, I came to show you evidence. Live score na graphic no. Salah has deleted all the Liverpool.
So deleting Liverpool
you could clearly see that there is a problem.
And no game no grow up on as a as well born
and you see football team sports in Rich. One player can say I want to play to prove the team wrong. The moment a player be psychological mindset and they say, "Born na me born." A young go say me form nko me nyade. Enti me born na me born against the team. As I have something to prove individually from the team. Oh yes, Adia, how can you win? Because you are supposed to be a team to win. Enti even though Salah scored, you could clearly say, as a goal isolated from Liverpool as a club. And I want to say, and I saw a final antidote. Rich, Michelle Aston Villa ne City game. Now, say the now say set pieces once a year. It was a set piece. And a ball corner to find Matikash at the edge of the 18 box. So I acne on. Now, Rich, my problem they say, look, City without Wadri do not have any proper intelligent DMBR to deal with situations this is. Because for Matikash, say obe control ball na free ho. Na ball ne be bounce for a high volley with the left foot. Or a right with the weaker foot. And so where obo shot no the picture in here. Obo shot no. Also the tragedy of baby abo na corner. Any baby I don't know room agina na wan to no mpo. Now how many times are Richard agina ha? You say, oh City game na tight, but the difference is one man.
Alad.
Say one shall City elusu. If he doesn't come to the party, that is it for team and friend of Manchester City. And against Villa, Rich, he failed to come. Now look at the numbers. Man City almost top scorer this season. Rich, Erling Haaland were 11 goals. Only the Otoso, own goal.
Wow.
From Maxime Esteve, 2 own goals. Omoma Kanina, Tijani Renders first game of Beshe, Yentin in Kebi, 4-1 goal. Matthew Nunes, 1 goal. And acquire Haaland team. If he doesn't score, City will problem.
Some emotion is wepra.
Wapa. But on starting say or games gidi. Marriage, you can't play at the highest level just with one scorer. Too much of a wage. I already see the Pabakupe and I have a problem with City. Say Haaland and Shadia, na City Lucy. Mami rapia with the EPO, na you with the El Clasico no. Rich, that's not say na dey need more. Say this season I will show you one graphic B and it will explain my point to be. Rich, And yes, Arsenal born or mobile. Bro, so almost she goes bebre. They are too flamboyant into no that top. It is just a case of efficiency. Any BB working moment. And I'll tell you why. Rich, this is why. This season, Arsenal has 16 goals. So all ranking 16 goals now among all the Premier League clubs now. Arsenal are top fourth. So I know no match goal the Premier League. Again, this season, Rich, Arsenal set pieces goals. I had 9. And only they are first. We are no free man. Open play goals. Arsenal set only 5. Among the 20 Premier League teams, you know, but the 17th. See ya bobo na open play. Any penalty, any free kick, any corner, any throw. Open play. Arsenal goals on match. And can you rank here? Almost the 17th. Rich, open play SG. 8th. Now about percentage goals from open play gradia. Almost on my way. And they are 19 also from percentage SG from open play. 19th. 80. So Arsenal the topper. Rich, it boils down to one situation. The exaggeration enemy. And your free kick near ball. Your bar, Gabriel Magalhaes in the zone. Say on to me heading direct end to net in one. Or heading on to one. On him said, this is the zone. Me players not yet training said they will attack. And or heading ball to zone. A perfect technique from Eze. And or the any other goal. Now again, football stories. Your toys free Crystal Palace. Oma Befie. Last season, number 2-2. You win and freeze our game with. This time on by game na den. You problem na belly out. Player cut on from her. And na onya the only goal at the MI Rich. Arsenal sent 11 goals from set pieces. And they are the leaders. I was our board no so. Now only the excellent. Say only Arsenal 11 goals no up to the right perspective. Rich, how much your goals? Actually, Aston Villa, Newcastle, Everton, Leeds, Fulham, West Ham, Wolves, Nottingham Forest. Only almost set pieces goals no. The other open play goals in count. Set pieces in count. Every goals are Aston Villa, Arsenal, Bibia, the Bebumbia, any all the teams now. Rich, me bobo so no. Now, BBC aya DB. Rich, unim say uyi set pieces. Goals every Arsenal a game's normal bonima. This will be the league table. And can Arsenal quite that fit. And it is very, very interesting. Sir Ubemu Sir Adiano. Now, me crown rich. BBC and Yankai will be say. We are the 7th time. Arsenal about almost first 9 games in the Premier League. Almost 22 points. 10 years. 7th time. Esimakumako 7, which Emuba Kopeno Muji League 2003, 2004. And see, Arsenal no kwade untimi and starting jubilate say Arsenal. I don't know bottom. Evergy League no. Which my year with the El Clasico. Sure. Enra.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Ojuku Baba with Johnny.
Why want something okay?
Fifi Manfred.
Ojani Gwen.
Oh, we're Johnny. Sir, Mayor LPMC. And I'm a catch on some friend of mine. Also, we didn't come out here. I'm saying, Chelsea for my corn, we're Johnny. Or call, we're Johnny. The team in yet. We to grow into Winchester Sunderland. Also, your world champions. Ayala Koba. Sabi Biabo Cordier. But also, Papa and Swat Trassi. I said, Papa, the Real Madrid. Papa, good morning. By microphone, mommy.
Morning, Richard.
Na bibi aboko de.
Oboko.
Enu adem tumi so da yi pa.
O me bro so.
Ankofo na trama ni Jesu acha dodo. 4 times the na no dey. So the preseason no come on 5. Last year mu hia mu back to back. Jenu adem so mbada.
O se na de. Ni nyomu yi so.
Na na san come show more.
I know the end. Everyone say I la white.
Sa.
I know person me theory. So no person me.
Wow, bana be he no. Why do all lose it?
Oh. And then Monday.
Okay.
So remember, I don't know we know white.
Yeah.
To me, I never know must celebrate.
Okay. But so who to me die?
Oh. So we many more to say. My dad saw they come out.
Okay. Unti say me chance for you. Be sure be an in my own. What's the about it in papa? Allow them, I'm sure. Eddie Aminano.
Eddie Aminano.
Eddie Aminano. Me chance if you.
Rich. Minimum say a moon 10 games crying the week.
Yeah.
But and go first start say 80%. Unless a BBC along the way, Arsenal start saying Magam. And whether it is significant and I say yes significant, you know. Uchu mutaya see a liga. A see any bon. Weekend now, we competitors at the theatre no. No for 3 points, now they are 2 years. And they are along the road, and more they wants so. Then you go to your buffer. Now they are maybe no. Na abeka wa asem ni biama. Enti league table na efe. Na yebedi mu nkomo. Obviously we will start from Manchester United. Saturday we beka ya me catch you say. Manchester be share Brighton for no. And Sasa na me catch you no. And go for bebre no mu njindi and untimi mbigoje omo. Because the last 7 games I'm not man you abo against Brighton. No man you only 1 win. But Rich, even though say ocean numbers na o game ni mu a enye numbers say Manchester United only possession and almost share Brighton. But Rich, so one say ya the numbers will also deceive you. Born away, you know. Apart from probably the last 20 minutes, Wobek betu fiki kishaya Brighton for saying a second goal na emu edi ansana imbo we finish the game. Rich. Until that point, man you are na yeshano is the man you everybody thinks say Amorim has built. Dominating the game. Have good moments. Extra quality. Look at Bruno Fernandes. Look at Matthias Cunha. She Amad Diallo. She Imwemo. Even when you extra Hokrano. Look at how imposing and not delete me on the game. Even Diago Dalot, a lot of Manchester United fans got every rating Ukraine. Rich, on that day, he was very good. And on the ball, man, you say, look, your quality individual players off the ball. Rich, and it's easy to limit this by team. Mint money.
And I put no much fun there. This by team.
Anyhow, quick on me, you know. But Manchester United, at a point, we say, this is Manchester United now. A lot of fans want to see proper team was shape. They so be penetrating. Now, honestly, your ball now or threatening. I saw that kind of Manchester United. Now, some share game Libya throughout the game, Rich. And Nhyira here, almost share goals in the man you know. For instance, Matthias Cunha the first goal.
Yeah.
Now, or share goal no way, you know. O share that we are players in any jubilating now. You understand? They are happy. Say Abrantian, oh look it, sad you know. Casemiro go no share no. Taman oye na go so be boss shot no. Me sure say there were some Manchester United players no me frustrated say oh am
pass it.
Oh boy in a deflection. Big fortune. And baby attackers are saying well football. You see, fortune favors the brave. Rich, on the day you are doing a lot of things right, like a crab outside. And the man, Casemiro, and you go on from the game. Rich. Now, last 15-10 minutes, 20. Now, if you go on,
to us, I'm eating of we better. Until the fourth goal ni to mu no.
Who say at a point in time I'm already got trans. No so game with you. My papa myself. I feel now go back to kick now. Na o my head ball na tum. That was a lazy defending from Zexi. Tell me Musa Morina Shora ba begina bench say hey. Yen factory nail no. Em bodro okrom how. You must do something. Now Rich, that's in Wemo go. Super.
Juventus Bobo Kono Wudin Commerce, Omo head coach, Omo Ecofano, Eddie Fee France by or close Yanibano. I go to the Omotasa, Najumaya, Ayakati, Makacho say in the last 4 matches, Najuve Abonanya, they say, Omasa a single goal. Game beyond some Bambia, a loose nomina, reporter no Damensaka, so Payno, Womanya, Enya Pamanona, Omasa so many coaches said in Como, and now reporter Mensaka, I say, Lisiano Spellotti, I am one of the coaches, yes, another, entourage ni Juve for and so any entourage ni dinkomo na omo we say o metumi anyo pay no na o metumi sign no na omunya sign na omo we ni ma say anya hwe kwa de ebia to 2027 and your contract one person omo di emo panya ni din adi Luciano Sperati and your update kakran so a mensaka efi Juve akate omo say efiri na ekopim kire ya de so omunya new head coach adema Juve bobo ko no na ano na mekote ya yasi Juve for tesa coach bi kwa ho we come pa na coach baya homuta say head coach ne dia Enzo Maresca wo so munya Enzo Maresca on be pay pa na akobale say on be pay Enzo Maresca ade say ebia omutua ISK aka adema Chelsea esa so paying wa under contract intino ebia ade say omutua above 20 million pounds echo and so no metimenya Enzo Maresca wo metimenya opay ni nyina me no mate say Juve edin koma he on menya new head coach so no na wetima bo ma no ya reporter efi Juventus akate adi eba ewo jumade so na no pay no make check akwa ansom adiama na mekosatic ekwodi nkoma kakwa anoda Brendan Rodgers na ya mo head coach na ya say Heart of Middleton wo mo ne o makwa kobo game ama ade so matem Celtic edi omo ho agro ya so boba ya pepe no panya ni din ade Brendan Rodgers chase da bi eduma no on try ma o man kasa nsake no nkasa abesan ya say no ada oze business letter ko no kamia say Celtic bobo ko no enya anti ade atum no mo chase omo former head coach and din ade Martin O'Neill wono na omo ni din kobo na omo wo aya omo player ba ko e ho ni din ade Sian aya Malone wono na omo we say sankofo me anyway no ebetime afa aduma pepe na omo ya aduma na ade ama emom no omo hia new head coach obetime ya aduma no anso ade ama Celtic bobo kwana ne reporter mensaka e aduma de so na no pe no make check akwa ade ama minim sa moti Tata Martino nkate ye pa kwabna opeyin wo ho na yase oko America ade say Atlanta United omo tase omo head coach no nyame anim ne coach ne nyade enti ombeja ne kwan na kobaze so ombeja ne kwan se kima omo ne Tata Martino na eba ya aduma no na reporter mensaka yase omo ne Tata kwa di kan eshadada na obaka 2016 ebepim 2018 na Tata Martino na ya omo head coach omo tase opeyin aduma no wobo betimi anso aya ade mom Thomas so omo ne Tata Martino edin koma no aye team and din ade Atlanta United reporter from akati ade eba anana no pe me kete ade amana kudus mama ne mepato ne Tottenham Hotspur no omo head coach ayo penya ne din ade Thomas Frank na am the time seka aye sempe for tasa me say Thomas Frank no obebo Tottenham ye pa esa se sisa Tottenham omo ball na sesa goals no sa ne so omo se na yase wo Premier League nima wo petima o ma consider eye fiwa goals we Arsenal bobo ko na firi ho coach wadin kan ata so no to so ayo panya ni de Thomas Frank enti aduma na oba impo wo mo ta so panyin ni bae no na player bi te say Dujan Klubczewski na wo nyina paper ama na ta say ene wo mo suni ho players yi asa so mo banka kaka aduma na sisia no panya ni de Thomas Frank ye no wo bu agidie pa so far adwuma no betuma ya na afi omo nsa da new doubt bia wo pay no say Tottenham Hotspur adwuma no wontumi enso anyama Tottenham Hotspur anso nkwaniment no reporter Thomas Frank efi na kati edi aba e adwuma de so na no pay make take akra anso adiama na uko hetefa wo my headquarter de gini anso edi Pape Badales kwabra Badales enso reporter mensaka say wono so wo mo tese adia no mo head we na Mexico ebia na the contract no wo mo head anto so farmer no yasin the next summer I so banju mu ho de na tese the contract no ebe na we na hetefa for tese open we wo mo de we ni coaching job na si kwa am say ho head am mo nti no wo mbeja no na eta o mape e coach fufu nti ene hetefa wo mo head coach ne dim anso ade Pape Badales efi na kati ade eba e dwumade so na no pe mi ka tire kakra ade amana Lionel Messi anu ada Messi guarantee interview na wakasa pi yebisa Messi say ne football no say na ne Messi ko ni age ne kwan ne so ko nanim na wo ha ancha na wa retire na no so nyame anim ne age ade akwabena wintimi NCT age na wazisa wunyine ko nyina akwabena waze game ni ntiase akwa na ho ya de ndiama but nyame na meka Lionel Messi na kanti sa payfo di gina game no na nyame ka no muntimi nto akwabena sa adwe na bre enti Messi sisa wunyine sa adwene na nka de bedwene ntam enwo se bo we kwa say me possession me ho e wo hase kwabena say ya attackati in a quick mode no wintimi rectify ntam nti no wadwene mna ho so na tese ede anya diwa wie ana afenso wunyine bebrebe so akwabena wazo wunyine ko nyina na speed level no anso eba aye efom ana afenso in a quick response so react to niema no kwabena se nyina eba fom ye penti no sometimes na ya na wo nan mu anso atebra wuntimi ntu mirika yenti ano na dia enyini adema football nti no kobare se wunyine ne kwanim sana tasa nso wo take the decision say bia football no wonso betumi adi aba na ho mijemti ano yan koba kakwa so a Lionel Messi adi tujana waso abato so no asase in a proper time in a physical way we feel say the condition number from no and you do not tasa retirement no and also baba no sweat me ba no reporter they say Lionel and Messi at the airport our Jumadi so na e be say 2026 World Cup and no ya Canada and afa USA and Mexico ubekobi and say unkobi and no see en mani nyuro because say World Cup ni do na the condition you good after so betimi dia bopo na abo Argentina man why not and they ever ready so be Argentina man but on the nyame anim ne Cup be edi na nim ekwe mpempe dia opeso oya fully fit no dina mu adema na satim sane be ya ebetimi aboama the Argentine na satim no ene eba glories ha wo nsom atimi ante enti ene ye Lionel Messi no ada ni interview odi tu jan kakra etodwa na no pe ne ye pechire ede ama ne nya ma me ko take kwabna yazi take so de zade ezu Ghana ha no the same thing no na we mu kwa de yazi take dia ne de adoso yasi bet pa kwabna bet twa na ano na no ada the Turkish Football Federation ade ababa to just wo mu kika ne Messi ani no pa no wo mu we ma ane yesi gambling pa de chaso matutwa twa bet no aye 18,227 bet ado matwa komna GDA 18,227 air bet an officials wo mu nim so mo kika hu bi no atutwa no mo confirm say wo mu din pa de 371 out of 571 no ayo officials akwabena yase oho mu phone so betting account e wo so o di obi phone na ha ene otimi say ene say de ye betwe ne edidi djuma kwabena yase betwe account yi ebi wo so obi o hon so wo tetwa account ne ye header ehuni de ne sa anti anu ya de hete every take na kwabena mu hem no o mu chase assistant referees mako 15 ana afe uko aye division 2 akwabena yase wo de referees no dos ye pa aja se anya sam goto referees no kika wo me ne ma de sie na yase betel wo mu nku atwa no aye 1000 kwabena referees no 1000 air bet ana chase o ma 20 no yase o ma sa so mo ye investigations and your fine be no wo ko take o ma sa se enso ebe ho mo na mo de abobo mo nti no e report free take akati di eba e wo dwumadi so na Manchester ya nkaza me kama asema na modwa Manchester enso nyame anim ne player bia video sa andiro na na yesi sa andiro na na kwabna form pa adi jakopon no yes no na okra wo bo no ate na kwai Manchester United ando na okana asema na ya bibia ho Manchester fo no mu buafu se ando na ba na kanema ya kama ya kotia yes wo na asa kwabrantie yes oko aya Turkey hono uhe ni go demu padia u retina 77.8% tenye 77.8% enti sa yesi goalkeeper and na go post no nye saves padia Andre Onana yaso ya de papa anum tazo sports bobo kono onsa hona tezo pay anso na meka Manchester sembia no mo ya bomdia mame mpudume enti Imwada ho Manchester Samno no winya kan na tese when your problem neja omo ya how nti de tena no na Azampa bini opinion the Jean Gaspard answer one of the president wamu presa opinion the general wala port onyante enti ankabe anka yempamu no neja anka ye to aba na anka bia anka no na ye de aba no de man ne ade na Gaspard se anka amo bia nta Lami Yama no kwabna wi ase nyo no ni mbobo sani azamafo ye na Lami Yama no wasi anka mo bia nta say onyo no ye the best ever football player ye nya na tese boss afo nya ne so player bi da kwabna de o pay ni kana asem nyina ye se oza brante no na no da ye boy wie na tese baso da fo kolusu ya ye se Lami Yama no kwana ye se wo se da nya fully fit Lami Yama no ho esa da nya no okay Lami Yama ese ne condition no se ebo kwabna player onya fita munya ma ne ntrante na wi aso no kwa no di mbobo players aka ho na se Lami Yama nya fita wo mu ntwan oya fita no ba besia kan ema baso na mfa half fit player bi ensia kan in a person of Lami Yama na eboba wie da kwabna akoye excuses ni ade say ni condition ni 100% ni ade wase basa amwa and the basa aye bigger than any other player was bigger as to Lami Yama nti enya Lami Yama na be detected yama baso na say even kwa no say wa bra kwa na say onye full fitter ni ade na sima de ntia o Lami Yama was say ade in fact nyame anim ni wonum aye Joan Gaspard won so sansem no so anti ane ya report ampato Barcelona ene wo mun pay for no atase kase na no pay ye de kakra adi adana Vinicius Junior eno da mo beka me babeka to say Tom ani eteni no o kata ni head coach ne de Xabi Alonso say football no wo na say Madrid no mani mo be mon kanta do be jama de dako na me babeka to say Adia Xabi Alonso say sankoma no mbeko atire ho na omako akodi sankoma no na anya incumbents na obate kwan o me dia branch na be fa so kwabra dia mete say e fine and e likely say ebiom betumi e dia ma branch de Vinicius Junior aside that no so sakwabra bufu aba yes oboko ya asisia no yes Vinicius Junior o header and Xabi Alonso ankasa ntama man for gidi ye pass ani akwai emese sade ne de afidi by January so anko de na tese de akeswa anum aye reporter Vinicius Junior kate ade eba ewo dwumade so na nyame anim ne na Dani Carvajal menim sa Lami Yama na ebo ni duade a se wapida o Nento kwadi nyina ti yasisi anya de so betie mi esia kan de ama made de bia yase bia obeba nesia ana Dani Carvajal so ebeba yase between 2 to 3 months and so na Dani Carvajal betime aba besia kan e de ama man de bobo kwana bante na timi aba enum aye reporter eba ewo dwumade so ana no pay ye kachire e de manti afa na we do afidie no e de ato high ensure number 1 akan radio station dia Santamanyina ati ade atumene na mamenkwa the Spanish Royal Federation na menin koma kakwa na mehadia etodwa kwabna reporter mensaka aya say mama me Lami Yama akwa na mensa say Lami Yama stories no na menin koma kakwa onsa woni Dani Carvajal nsem ya mekan na yasi woko aya Spain mpayfo no ha wo mo tasa manfo kika say oh ebia na tasa akwa problem Adiama Lami Yama ni abanta ni dina de Dani Carvajal eba na sa assignment akwabena yase the Royal Federation ni gidi ye pass etesi players de game bi emu ye dance ano wo mu sia ba ko head ante ni nyonko ase and the sanya man nya de be affecting national team say e bia the player any Barcelona player beba national team na face no problem akwa mo se sa de ende wo mu nse de huntenyo problem bia wo mu fi say be hard nte enya fi na ne openya ni din e de Rafael Lusan e ba betena se na akwa akɔfɛ Lamin Yamal no akɔfɛ Dani Carvajal sɛ obesiesie ɔmo ntɛm asɛm ne ade ɔmo se deɛ ɛsine yɛ park no so ɛmba nasa ɛyɛ assignment nti no ɛne yɛ reporter mensɛka ɛmom Barcelona na ɛwɔ problem with Lamin Yamal ɔmo kyɛ sɛ the way abante is conducting a home recently in fact Barca for the kyɛ sɛ ɔmo ani ɛhɛda nyi hom nkanka nano da Clasico game na wɔn ɛbɔɛ no kwabena yɛse Lamin Yamal ɔmo ahwɛ ne yɛ ɔmo ama ɔmo ani ankɔ abante no ɔbɛyɛ ma media na tete abante no ɔmo ani bɛbɔ ɔmo so na kyɛ sɛ Lamin Yamal no bɔ no wɔntumi mmɔ biem ɛmfa mmoa ɛyɛ Barcelona ɛnti wɔn yɛse Barcelona for esia deɛ abante ne social media ɛyɛ ahomka no kwan yɛ fa so di akɔneaba wɔ social media ɛne ne nsɛm ɛkɔ social media ɔmo pɛ sɛ ɔmo hɛ na ɔmo compromising kakra in a way of compromising it ne yɛ sɛ ɔmo ne abante no bɛtena sɛ na kwabena ɔmo anya in a good way a obetumi akɔ social media time to time sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ ebia ɛnkɔkɔ yɛ sɛ tem bia na abante si hɔ wobɛhɛ no akɔ akɔtwerɛ wei wɔ hɔ wobɛhɛ no ɔde ma de ho asɛm akɔ akɔto hɔ na ɔtoto ayampia ne ade kwabena reporter me nsa kaa sɛ Barcelona fɔ sɛ saa deɛ no ɔmpɛ sɛ ɔmo hɛ na afei nso ɔmo timi aboa asia ne kwan asa dat nso kwabena ɔmo kyɛ sɛ abante no in a Monday yɛbɛbɔ bɔ awie na ebia wakoka ensem baako mienu bi na tese akwa hawo edi abane ade no omo tese na no da kwampo dia ye tojo ye classico no kwaba omo tese abo made da azo manya apa hand somebody the for ye gagai say ye say mo kwa mu players no eyo omo ya akabasa fo no beze kwaba lose ni dia ba dia bet anka made the for nya de bi omo begina so abo omo say ahe Barcelona for emo man ka within na nka ahe omo no ma ye din beta asa Lamin Yamal akofa asema benti made the for ni tembia na tese ye ball Lamin Yamal na yabo mo Barcelona boboko no enso dinti omo chese wo mene ni agent openya ni din edi young Mendes anase yo Mendes betena se na kwabena omo ha se any abantena tenase no man kwan be fa so ni social media ahunso enkoma no eto betimi aba fom ye pa no ye reporter me pato Lamin Yamal fi na kate edi eba woduma de so na answer ye pon game no tama Lamin Yamal ni bufu so ka cha mad players no say o to mu etire ho na ade be ma basa ene ne bo be ma basa ne bo pa wo so what players we etire na no na enza jofo ko bisa all entomania say Tama so otwemo na matana kabra all entomania say okasa no problem omo so kwetre honti no omudu ha na tese ene asa ayi enkodago say agro de ntukwa ni etuswan utusu na tese omudi esi ene bet kwabna besi na yesi sa de no enya maso na be mu na hode wahe atese hono de kwako kantuka entim ano ye de eba ewo dwumade so na no pe ye de ahonkoma kakra ede dawo ewo dwumade so na Rodrigo Cascante nyame anim ne open one of the few players in recent days in the football had that more am say Rodrigo Cascante yaba kwabna obaye opraye okobaye yati ya no se wasa problem na no adam ko sit akate eko ha de kakra Rodinaba wasase training with the team kamia se sisi the Manchester City ewo didi e pass abante no ebetimi aboa no mo na ne ma ya kama e de amam na ma menko Chelsea na menko din koma kakra nyame anim ne Chelsea boboko no kwabna yasi Chelsea say ansa me baba ka to se Angel Maesca yasi Juve for ewe se bia se ne omuhia new head coach ntino omunyo pay no ko betimi abobo amata se ne ma ya kama aja ma omutimi no kwabna update am nsaka ayasa yasi Chelsea for so mo de mo nka hwe na wo so ye be ma no de bra na wo ba to mo because Chelsea for ogide pass project na omoye na okoban ana afa Stamford Bridge no anya dia in fact omo ba be Chelsea sie no omo ogide se Angel Maesca ebetimi aye adwuma na jama na ade ba ko ahia Chelsea mpempe our Stamford Bridge ayaso betimi abi Stamford Bridge mo na fence no omanya number of sons afenso no yebo game wi a Chelsea game proceedings no ezubetimi akwa nim ye pa na ankoma na tese wo me yese anda se ombe renovate air stadium ho ana se yesi woko air Stamford Bridge the north end ho no kwabna mo pe be 44 acres e dia ba be kan na tese omo dia tete ne mamu kwabna reporter men se ka se Chelsea sim pempe Stamford Bridge nkoma no omo twentwan so kaka na omunya sa 44 acres no ewie e wo the north Stamford Bridge ho ansana wama sase amasa ya kan say the clear lake for ne ebaye ana told boli mu baye on beka say Stanford page on pese eye kese pa no omasa akọ na omedi sankomo no ene ye de feature o sia kachem ade eba awotuma de so na ukọ baso na omota say enim ho no me say eho ya yemere na ombehia strikers e wanim ho ama mbeka last 2 weeks eba last week meka to say player ba ko yase baso na for pen pa no aye Julian Alvarez aje any bad wonu sia kan Edma Atletico Madrid no kwabna yase sia no other reporter eba say wo mo chese say hu gurase one of the players a wo fi say wo munya no baso na anim ho a ebetimi abo mo ntim but players miensa ana baso na epe na emu ba ko de president na nkasa ana pesa player ni yie pa ana ye Erling Haaland no ye City player yase openya ne de one Laporta akata baso na for say in the year 2026 konse o menya player bi o fi say number 9 say Robert Lewandowski no munya another player pa dia say Erling Haaland onom ana ye player o fi say obetimi aboye pa na o manya Erling Haaland o second choice Julian Alvarez o manya Julian Alvarez o third choice say Hugo Rossi nti no ye reporter efi di Barcelona kate adi eba awoduma de so na no pe no megbu akire kakra adi ama na mamenko Manchester United ebusia daddy mbio mo kwabena sisi asa 5 goals no aso daddy have 5 goals na 1 assist and why edema Manchester United intino mbio mo na Manchester to na o mo de adwan yasuma no the goals involvement sexy pe ana opeyino so na reporter eba Sasa Benjamin Sesko idea sana no da yase against Brentford no ana tete no so ekomepe chama nya Matheus Cunha so no Nano da against Brighton and so odi juma kakra enti amese Manchester say o ma front on ho keka ne eba na mom no one person munya player ba ko eka ho enti yaso o mo ko the Red Bull franchise no o ma ko Red Bull Salzburg yaso mo player ba ko e ha ne din Adi Karim Aled Begovic kwabna wo mo so mo ko akofa Karim Aled Begovic adnaba na kwabna yasimo ogidi pass 18 years no ana ko da na nya na no da uko Bosnia Herzegovina where player wo so ye at the age of 17 at one some about the next team and to no one making record kwa hodada Manchester wo GDA passes so munya koda we ya obetimi abo Manchester United bobo ko no aweni ho ye pa and he said the Manchester so aja to say nyame anim ne ball no nyem pay for ball he said the koda because Lami Yama mo ye aduma ko pa ma mo ye aduma Estafa mo ye aduma mo GDA pass wo mo so nyankoda no anim ha ebetimi abo Femi Lopez mo nyina so ye aduma na mekosatika Static Fortress Ange Postecoglou wo mu agidie pass ene se adwuma na ba beton pan a ene nkabaya pa de Ange Postecoglou mla na omna me adwuma no emfamo mo wo mu agidie so pan ni ba betimi abo mu ye pa me pato wo ye Barcelona fan a tiemi ye pa na fa comment fabra na yankin kan fama kwabna yesi we the touch line ano mo tese o ma consult chat ya kan say GPT ama oko chat GPT a etes oko baso na bako sema the top players wo mo strikers all time top strikers edema baso na no abra mo chese 9 ana o mo su enya atese the third line enso dia ba no mo chese play odin kan Samuel Chafils Jotosu mieno Luis Suarez Jotosu miensa David Villa ana afe Zlatan Ibrahimovic and the Tosun and Pacho. We are Barcelona fan. Near Bissau say mo top all-time top striker. Kwabena why now didn't be kind between Samuel Eto'o, Luis Suarez, David Silva and Zlatan Ibrahimovic. We are Barca fan now. What do comment at the Abatini and the top all-time striker at Semenya. I was as so.
David Pacho no Uncle Cassette David Silva.
Make David Silva. Empato David and any David Silva. But David Villa some na making. Aha, anti kwabena between David Villa, Zlatan, and Luis Suarez and Afe Samuel Eto'o. Anti wodo comment ba na ya kinkai and some adiaba kama na and also etimi abua anti ma comment man na minko had him say kwabena reporter mensa kam ayasa yase negotiations asase from Italy after so many saw him in edin komo na se kobaze saw him in agitum dia the possibility say obepa na obabesia kan and so Italy na so very high you know and I saw him a reporter if na kate edi eba na Marco Verratti a former player. In fact, Edima PSG. Na anona abanta de din Adi Vitia akasa. Vitia say man for say the ball no to 2 players beat so no. And also so no odwane no so ye pa the top players are. One no boy Marco Verratti musa. Na also one of the few players ni techniques, ni vision, and ni attacking, any defensive prospect ko pay no. A boy no ye pataba. What any team no and tis a would the Marco Verratti yam fatwa na what hit your break kakra. Ofi say ono kwa no ni football ebani nyina no na kwabena sa opeyi we edimu titima na dia medi we kwa no. Yasa oba Premier League ni ma. Sisi ano akabe 8 matches pe na James Milner ababe the top all-time appearance Premier League num eba the Premier League player wabon do pa no James Milner and sisi akwamena eba do ho aka 8 matches pe say asi Gareth Bale na din kan yo Gareth Bale bukum kofi kwamna ono kwa no na appearance ne 653 and James Milner ekwa 645
Barry
Gareth Bale rather in an crowd assembly kwani Gareth Bale rather
me has my observations kakrebi akosi uti we am a candidate opinion
Chelsea asebo
pacho nyambotre
problem for Chelsea
asebo pacho
my my year be 50 hours na say 2 pe na yeah
we call enya no na make observation bi na my
yeah there now be
na me twa
they are now beka
minu ya ho mfa wo uya
we dey yakupo
ko bom so mo yo akati ko bom so mo yo
ba me mfa
da kwesi I know enya wa
ma no mfa me foforo ma me mfa
no
ma me mfa ba kuna
wa we a wo Chelsea beku since Sunderland jewi is it one bar udu gani
di kapeni azembe kweli ba kuna siegu ba kuna asiegu na okay ma me hade wa hada akwa no otete mi no kwa bana kwa wa him pese metani ade nanka kwa bana ba na ye na metani entene anka ma mo he kwa bana kaka na di petete me di petete kwa bana me fa de biem ba kuna hiegu all-time Premier League starts players are wabo matches do in the Premier League. Okay. Gareth Barry and LED na ne de ne 653. Ni otosu mienu ye James Milner 645 and Ryan Giggs eko 632 and Frank Lampard eko 609. David James eko 572 and Gary Speed enso eko 535 and Eme Heskey eko 516 omo dawson but I would my for first 7 no. Sisi na ka 8 matches pep. And the Kwabena say James Milner ebo 8 matches pep at the ma Brighton all time appearances ever Premier League no. Or na say ever
ahead of Gary Barry.
Yes, so
you say you Brighton na James Milner or da so bobo
moja ne kakra woman sign ya de.
But so na o James Milner which was still a fit. Where fit pa unlike me akosi. Auntie, my observations be kakra. I go check up. Home foul. After say Sunderland share.
Ready Yakupo.
Me ye. This encabity me wadaroma.
Need you mono
ko check up no mon check.
I need you mono so.
But my me engage you on your be me akweto. And wait to me. First one me say Stanford Bridge means yes you kakra. Too old why?
I best Stanford Bridge ye fetching
Stanford Bridge
for the year.
Fetching Old Trafford.
I know mama ma players or
Mato de mate.
Say no Cristiano Ronaldo
Stanford Bridge fetching Old Trafford
yet. Mo han so nkura ho. And Stanford Bridge so
Mato nansi ya renovation.
Enyu baby too old. Me ha wakofa ho aba. Renovations are
best will be
one wakofa dey about renovations am na Stanford Bridge. Baby Manchester United players ni you muti. Yes. Mo be able shop foforo. Oh, no kwa no ma na de foforo.
Betia fine wetia. Stanford Bridge no are you too old
one say Stanford Bridge ba one say enyunu da. When who ekura was Stanford Bridge da. See da but Manchester there either so kwa last year ya.
Who any problem. Mention that anyway me be graduate. My second one the MC advice Vinicius Junior. Okay. Or Yako overboard. You see I agree with him ye change no obi ohwe game ni bia no at that time ani yi abrante na film no born na no body man Real Madrid. I think I disagreed coach to yi ni film, but as much as me no ya adwen say born na no body ni say yi ni film no or ya go overboard to tell your coach I na team no mami mo bie ma can I mean fit I mean come on say team na nyon no kan Vinicius ya the other players are Rodrigo head in the buy sebi on so equally good at is our Vinicius ebia 1 or 2 binti na say we start on to make
GDS anko bowi
and he oyako overboard okay so to the extent so ni coach kran kasani adin there abrante no ntiti abreak kakra na bibia nya kamanti akwase free ha kobom so clinic na amon check wo homfa why one pa as a hono untimi naye ana me talk him for some oh
my god
is it you are created we to go why but also be the Chelsea nye di obehunu ni all right you to jumedi no so 4.5 kabi the foreign adien akọ amaneni aba abdafon so ba na fe ye reverence edi nkomo bebre etimi edi amamunti join live our YouTube Nhyira TV oba subscribe adoma na down no click so na subscribe anytime be trans ya no onso ubetimi aba no abehedwumadi no live ewo ha enye asem kitokra na there's good news adema ye nuanom ye papanom ye maamenom mo abrochire amu see tap send there's a good news na a good is a big asemi nina and saying tap send say de di kan oti abrochire na oye boga na uni tap send app no wo o phone so na o hra de pa meso sika bia o de be fra abrochire country bia awo bia na download tap send na anytime bia be send sika de abagana no where you sa app no na onim say from this month adiko ye sika bia o be send bia o de keep sending so we de send sika no brasa na omu ebeyi 100 customers at the sua dan ye becho bia de ade de chew and say yemfa for example send $100 and na odeba e Ghana ha $100 no send ba Ghana na abo say 10% asats and in the back esa the amount and you say bia sika na send ba Ghana no nipa kro ne nsan ko dabi ne saba keska no na so $100 na wo de ba Ghana no na 10% asan asende e the amount back and no a way a give up reward a give back a reward and a tap send a the amount customers na anti abroche for no me so download the tap send app no na or they keep sending sikan bra a Ghana sa utire na anipa 100 ye bema omo a give back a reward no uti e na uti edibua na ese udi timi piem dia on sabe san account sika o send the ba a Ghana no eye baka umpewi na pede na bibia no akonkan e dia ma meguso me kamo se momomani na ho na se nipa ni bia yo mo dua broni e na omo abefra mu a omo bu nipa dodo na titiri o social media no so dwumako ayato omudin World Vision Foundation loan omo scammers omo nipa dodo na esika ediwo ano ma be katro ye ma besia na besia na fa bibi kakra bra na yema sikana na won so no se business na wodi yo ene yes wodi twu anum na ene ama bi se na de twu anum kama pa o send sikana ma o ma kwam na ekro no okwadio o ma ju sikana di me pa cho mo ani na ho sa adwumaku aya to omudin World Vision Foundation loan me pa cho omo yes scammers a fraudulent loan scheme ena ekoso awu media no so eninti enei World Vision Ghana ena Vision Fund Ghana ade abetu Nhyira FM anim se yenkanche obia se momomoni na omomomu bia tumikrata se omo emfama loan awo Ghana ha omo yes scammers eninti no me pacha uzo obia scam o Saudi e friend number yi na yenhwe na aho yenfomo emma aye police me pacha number no ye 0509 823962 0509823962 na ya reported the ama police ama omonso no etimi achi wo mo makacho se oye car dealer wato car car na bia wutie me na no pay car no Ghana dada kai eba ye watwia me fa se be 2-3 years kala no ana car ne paint no afedi ama o car no kra ayetan obasa car no san ejina ne dada mu biem so ho na obi ahu was abranti ana baba wa okay efede a me kanfo eye amwa automobile na ade ama ene anopay me patro de tienie amwa eba ne car asisi say ye body works ye car ni mu lining and afi ye spray car no amana ye mono eno na abmu aye ho adwuma pa eno ntimpacho ada se wutie me ananope a wo de ane se wo de obetu anamo keke fa car no ko na amwa ensese car no kama pa enfama ho wo ye car dealer wutie me wo abruchire anagana ha o car na wo di fra abruchire ba accident car no fa bra ye be siesie ni kama ye wia na ye spray obana car ni siwa I'm telling you say where we are grab doubt this me car me de bayi eno na eno nso esuom pacho ye Kumasi heya apem so Fair Junction na ye wo free awo 0244 465764 na muno mu edi eye enkomo asai krom achi dwumadie no nyame adoma 31st ya ticket no sa wonsa enyan kan wo de ana wonto wo de ampa chaw wan hwe ya otwa na duru bebi a osai krom achi dwumadie no untimi nkohwe bi awo Ratu Park san say the last time I checked that ticket na man for to papa it told the entam na bibia enja kama enfama mpacho makacho say dwumadie no ye di jebad eba koku smoke enso eba dwumadie na say and many more on the na beka ho a o ma beto nwom awo osai krom achi dwumadie no enso as a ticket no make say standard no cost for 70 cedis VIP 200 cedis VVIP 400 cedis dwumadie sponsored by Rush Energy Drink auto ticket na no musabeti mi aka energy drink ni bi na so wo dwumadie ni na no na wo sepene kakrakra ese bia no atimi akonkan ade ama ticket no upe bi ato for table bookings any enquiries and one so be friend number 0542 461922 Uniat Practical Institute na yeko na akosua eye computer makato se na de umpo computer hu hia pa se wonim computer mo be hawo pa titiru se upe adwuma enso timi aya eno nti uye graduate ni de oye wonim ade na enso computer na wonim nti no ahwe be de so benya adwuma enso aye mpacha ko na Uniat yentetew awo computer suam na enso wonso no be nipa computer no be hunum ye pa ama bibia kama pa enso edi ama ye training na yan courses ni bi network and cyber security engineering, design technology with drone piloting, software engineering, computer hardware and mobile phone technician, and artificial intelligence AI in the na kama data analytics in the no oko Uniata ebecho ama wonso abene pa na wanya dwuma enso etmene oko officer abano office administration and computer basics need na no yebecho kama pa school said ya wa pesa oko no bia no akonya eda ho a onso obetimi akono open regular obetimi akọ open weekends a and nso obetimi akọ enwumre obetimi akọ open distance a and nso obetimi aye ne kama pa ye kira kwan wo Kumasi ya atisa nso bus stop now the FA 0555 383848 Alaska Star Enterprise and ye call office was CCA or demo CCA in the Alaska Star Enterprise and American for them and China Brunya ye babidi you run November and December Brunya no near the air corner and so CCA or them is as a Brunya dear on Sadofo Befi Ubenya ho honum and ya dem so them ho and now office once no utimisi ho kama a free air wallpaper blankets open air material mana and also a be our ho your carpet I would be said them or kama pa sofa cover bedside air lamps modern TV stands and TV air backlight didn't I be your best spread echo panel and a home air candinano oko Alaska Star Enterprise was able to me akabe omani man so ɛfo pa assign say ne quality ne ɛwɔ soro no ɛnneɛma no wɔ fam a so obiara bɛtom a wura hɔ a nsa betumi aka bi na wode akɔsiesie wo dɛm kama pa me patɔ kuma sɛ yɛwɔ adum Mrs. Anoche Plaques Adima Abrosanim Ena Yawo and Kabako Circle Tiptoe and Albert Frame our 0256 330075. Now also no wait to me SCC them. They did talk to a crown. Now you started discussions if you could reckon Royal Enterprise no and now a day reckon Heba Misha a day Abba E Daso Honam Eyawuya me patro about coefficient na wayasi Eyawuya Busui Besui. Onu bia do be calendar so abasa ha dwen oba na be ma awo ma emba ne tichiru kra de ya mesuma mo san se wa hwe bedrum mebi kra no aware ye kra no e be ye bibi basa pacho koto adua ya tuni din rekon heba mesha sanso ena operation e olo ana ha ya me pacho unya bi na onoma ebetimi aboawo na a regulate ne kama pa enso etimi ediama okọ promise eba edre bi ho fediments KO Sac Pharmacy and now for you call Boasia time Boasia time FM was able to me I can drone be and so our name of my drone dear name Pompon so pano software account na Casan open a track or Bremai Pentecost. Thank you, Jesus. Both in him frame our 0244 470067 now on a software account and in command pay. Amo any afufro pika wona aso yasina Tuesday edition of Insta Guitar Passports yati eyinkonyama yede ema joining live our YouTube Insha TV never a message no ebra besmak owusu bempa ayala. Good morning.
Good morning.
Patro now to say
nyanko pardon baby I fine
yede nyame ase any comment na I'm say posts a classical discussion no
and normal
bibri ho
now
bibri ho
and come on I the first no
okay
the brony beka say interactive
okay
menewo ene yetiefo ne ahwefo ena yedi nkomo no nti ye mo bibia akwa ba obetimi a join yen ewo Nhyira TV ewo YouTuber nka ebeye me de pa especially for the first nkomo na yedi no then you enjoy whilst you follow the pictures any bibia for the presentation nka beboa na rich first nkomo be si yedi na me see more interactive no enra the Professional Footballers Association IFN 5th Pro every year bia omokoto aba professional players na wo yase ekoto aba na omokoto aba what they first do and say omo a first short list of 26 players eba in various positions for football mu say ope players our position mu our field so these are the best now rich omo the shortlist in about bontia they've already voted according to omo votes then they will do what they are seeing in IFN the 5th Pro World 11 now it say according to players nankasa na omo bobo no omo gidi say offer individual players na odo omo hye formation na every formation biano these are the best players ewo rich the 2025 5th Pro men's World 11 shortlist naba
okay
enti eba enra enti na what we want to do on this platform and say maybe say ye ne ye tiefo ne ahwefo nyina ye fa shortlist no of 26 players no na first 11 based on matches ni games are yashe within the year under retrospect no see you can say first 11 who are we going to choose now this is what we are going to do for every position I will mention mine
okay
say social listing only me ya adwa yo me no ya only me nya adwe na ujiri say obi fufura na so odo di aba na wo ye etiefo ana say ahwefo a wo follow ye no what you can do is to also bring in your message and do also a selection as we go along no And that is the exercise. Yeah, they start your foreign news analysis. No, now Rich, goalkeepers near me, sir.
Okay.
Donnarumma, Alisson Becker, Thibaut Courtois. I think that it is the cheapest I can do because me sure said the year under review goalkeeper be at the goal etching Gigi Donnarumma. And me goalkeeper for the FIFA World 11 Donnarumma.
Ajay 4 trophies.
GBBA.
The PSG.
The only trophy I am missing within the year under review will be the FIFA Club World Cup.
Of GBBA.
Yes, and even with that crown, Oko final.
Sure.
And yes, sir, he was a passive goalkeeper. Say, you know, the good team. He was impactful. Like, what you say? Okay, who be part of PSG?
Against Arsenal.
Against Arsenal, against Liverpool.
Super safe.
Oh, Rich. Me also say you agree with me.
Me know you
and Donnarumma will be a goalkeeper. Now, Rich, in Pepe we say there is no right back better than Ashraf Hakimi. And meaning say only me choice in here India right and left back in there. Ashraf Hakimi and Nuno Mendes on for that position.
So it means that from a goalkeeper,
yes,
and 2 and 3 there, all from PSG.
Yes.
No? Okay.
And I don't know who's so choice. Who should defend the cinema? Will you have preferred Obi Fofana?
No. Also, Ayala and Common, ye dear, the Abaka Kusian say, a Kusi saying. Because Anyasa, goalkeepers in the sea. Me. And now I'm saying, I can't say me, and I last week, now I can say. About goalkeeper, we are say, who feels that about Courtois underrated. And I agree with you on that.
Me, I've said it. To me, in the last 5 seasons,
yeah,
Courtois is the best goalkeeper in the world.
They know you're doing. Me say, Cass will be a goalkeeper. So would be Bia, Yedi Susu goalkeeper, a Branton or take every box. Yeah. Thibaut Courtois complete.
Yes.
But on the football, no. Se do sa be ya de be kwa kwesi an se ekusi sen
but Rich
we ye ni na awie no do timi ne ye den
you see se wo kasa on then obitie ya obaka so okay say if it is only about ekusi sen then do a PSG first 11 and make it represent FIFA World 11
but you PSG player bi on so a Saudi ni be gina on now the player fufuro bi be gina ho a obetimi make case for the other player.
Fantastic. So it is enye raw.
Okay.
Say ekosi say ngwa. We will get to some positions here. You choose any other player. For instance, now you choose Donnarumma your goalkeeper. Hakimi your number 2.
Yeah.
Nuno Mendes your number 3. Now Rich, within your 4 and 5 these are your choices. Pau Kubasi, Marquinhos, Saliba, Virgil van Dijk. Now, will you say your first choice of a centre back will go for Marquinhos?
No.
Because Ekosi say, that is it. That is where it gets tricky. But Rich, so will be Samia. Maybe 4 and 5 out of this list will be Marquinhos and Saliba. Straightforward. Marquinhos and Saliba. Marquinhos because Rich, he has been very, very consistent.
Okay, Ayala, you say, at your phone is on person or boy kakra. Na Ankabia department, let's say be a goalkeeper. Na nominees in a near boom, or because person of the Yomo,
some boy. Me do goalkeeper, make I say the nominees, Donnarumma, Alisson Becker, Courtois.
Okay. And me
do defenders, you know. Make I say you Ashraf Hakimi, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Nuno Mendes, Kubasi, Marquinhos, Saliba, and Van Dijk.
Okay, and here from Pamcho, one person we have first line.
You do maybe a baby. Send away you. So we are no Otio already. And you'll be an FSA and short TV. So now, Rich, I will go for Marquinhos because Mijiri said he has been one of the most consistent centre backs. But in the French league. And now Paris Saint-Germain, NG Champions League. It's not attention in Banaso. But as the captain of the team, me organizational skills, me leadership, and in the personal performance in the Paris Saint-Germain backline. No? For instance, initially you didn't like Pacho. But how did Pacho become a good partner? Because of Marquinhos original in India, ordering him around, giving him leadership, organizing the Paris Saint-Germain team. Rich, Marquinhos abobo pa, but open 1 year, his story will be told that it is this year, and I will vote for him to be in the FIFA World 11, no, alongside William Saliba
of Arsenal.
Yes, Rich, the guy says that Arteta did Yeshen Muse on Bono. Not only for Arsenal, but even for the French national team. So, international breaker. He has been impeccable. And that will be my back line. No? Donnarumma, Hakimi, Nuno Mendes, Marquinhos, and our branch here for William Saliba. And meaning if you also complete yours, Rich, why now picking on? Centre backs, no?
Centre backs, no. Make you Saliba. I agree with you on Saliba. I ran to Nabo pa. Then make you see Nepeno.
Aka Van Dijk and Basi.
Come the Bema Van Dijk.
So you go for Saliba Van Dijk or 4 and 5.
4 and 5.
Oh, okay. And simple reason for Van Dijk choice in the bed.
My simple reason Van Dijk Buama Liverpool J the Premier League.
Yeah.
And yes, I agree to some extent. Sometimes I'm for so bano ni defensive awareness na say or from kakra bobu or manage Liverpool. But me I think born or boy and so he yani na do Buama Liverpool yeah me pair on with William Saliba. Yeah.
Okay. Now, Rich, let's come to the engine room. No? So, over midfielders now, you have Jude Bellingham, Kevin De Bruyne, Luka Modric, João Neves of Paris Saint-Germain, Cole Palmer, Pedri, Federico Valverde, Vitinha.
Abo players new. Pedri, Vitinha.
Valverde, Neves, Cole Palmer, Modric, Jude Bellingham, Kevin De Bruyne. Look, out of all these midfielders, to make it easy for myself, Rich, and you 3.
Okay.
Because normally, Obi will follow 5 problem say they play 4-3-3. Rich, my first 2 straight, Makata Menukana, sorry, will be Vitinha, Pedri.
Vitinha and then Pedri.
Me 6 and 8. Vitinha, Pedri. Now, why never bomb number 10? And me want a little challenge.
Benya Kupama ho.
Valverde ho.
Valverde so.
And you see, normally in the 5th Pro World 11, no, Rich, they don't really about midfielders now. They don't really say, oh, we're a defensive midfielder. We're no. They always choose the best 3.
Okay.
You choose them not on my show. And there are a lot of years, on my 3 midfielders now. There's no conventional DM. But the answer why you the best 3 midfielders.
Okay.
Not on my show. Rich, say me if Vitinha and Pedri feel list with moi. They add up to make it treno, and there ain't a problem. Senka may follow purely on performance power, and can go for João Neves, also from Paris Saint-Germain. Rich, the role the guy played for Paris Saint-Germain, no, so only tactical eye to observe Obini the oil team, you will never rate him. But me sure say, if you have a one-on-one interview with Luis Enrique, he will tell you the importance of João Neves in whatever team I find in Paris Saint-Germain a win here. Who say go for? I say Vitinha was peerless last season. Rich, the freedom I know what to do, sir, deep line playmaking, no, was because of what to so me say. Look, anytime now born become no, this diminutive guy will be my N'Golo Kante and get the ball back for us. Rich, me show I will go João Neves, Vitinha, Pedri for my three midfielders. No, that is how I will play it. Minimum choice.
Vitinha, Pedri, I agree with you 100%.
Okay.
Mranterache so many born bo.
Into third choice to be.
Me third choice no. Kamei Kupama ba Kupama so was the last season. At the bad this season na pre as on consistent.
Okay.
What I say? Kanye Sadia. Kamei Kupama dinaka. Pedri and then Vitinha.
Okay.
But I go for Vervalde.
Over for Federico Vervalde.
Federico Vervalde.
Okay.
Yeah.
And why?
My simple reason I ran to Bobo and all my options be.
Okay.
My simple reason.
Okay.
All my options be on the further play.
Okay.
Kanye Sadia and Kameko for Kupama.
Okay.
Yeah.
I respect your choice.
Okay.
Now, any more today? Ousmane Dembele, Erling Haaland, Kylian Mbappe, Messi, Rafinha, Mo Salah, Ronaldo, Lamine Yamal.
See, anyone also three.
Dembele, Haaland, Mbappe, Rafinha, Messi, Ronaldo, Salah, Lamine Yamal. Rich, me DNA. And to say them here no me food no. My first two choices, easy, and easy because of the way the football debate in the last 3, 4, 5 months akono. And obviously Ousmane Dembele, Lamine Yamal will be in my team.
Okay.
Now, Rich. Some of me inner self, pardon me, true conviction, and the third player will be Rafinha. For Bob, we didn't share last season, you know. Some players in the park so move ball based on performance will be Rafinha. But some team, namu Dembele, namu Lamine Yamal. Rich, me didn't say. Ma compromise Rafinha position no e dey am omubako.
So now you need a goal poacher.
Yes, and that is where Kylian Mbappe comes in.
Okay, which me know you again.
What will my say no? Sanka me true to myself. I should have gone for Ousmane Dembele, Rafinha, but Sayala will say baby I want to do Rafinha begina no because of the story around Lamine Yamal. Who do you sacrifice Rafinha and Lamine Yamal? Then I don't think say I have to pick Rafinha again. Rich, I will then go for Kylian. Look, last season Real Madrid as a team, Oman said them who so, Oman G League, Oman G Champions League. But Rich, the individual performance of Kylian Mbappe, unless you don't follow. He was super good. And that will be my front three. Dembele, Lamine Yamal, then Kylian Mbappe as my front three.
Oh, they me know you players not choosing now. Because yes, she said team there. Now on Dembele and then Lamine Yamal, your good passers of the ball. You need a goal poacher.
Finish
balls in the amount.
And you think there's improvement
Kylian Mbappe.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, my team, Donnarumma, Hakimi, Nuno Mendes, Marquinhos, Saliba, João Vitinha, João Neves, Vitinha, Pedri, Ousmane Dembele, Lamine Yamal, Kylian Mbappe. Rich say, my team, Donnarumma, Hakimi, Mendes, Saliba, Van Dijk, Vitinha, Pedri, Fedri Valverde, Ousmane Dembele, Lamine Yamal, Kylian Mbappe. And what would say, what is your FIFA World 11? Ubetimi also any aba na conversation I the dead
AJ Ministries also ni goalkeeper no be Donnarumma. Hakimi, Mendes, Saliba, Marquinhos, Vitinha, Rafinha, Pedri, Mbappe, Dembele, Lamine Yamal.
So onunu you see Vitinha, Pedri, and one to see me for the snibium. Then he went straight to bring in Rafinha as the number 10.
Sure.
Senebeya still no Benya Kunya to choose Dembele, Lamine Yamal, and Mbappe.
Sure.
Smart move.
Okay. Derek Nsusu Obeko for Donnarumma, Hakimi, Kubasi, Saliba. Na Hakimi, Vitinha, Pedri, Kupama, Rafinha, Lamine Yamal, Mbappe.
Okay. So no Ousmane Dembele.
Dembele.
Okay.
Onombo Dembele.
Obebo Barcelona 2 wingers no. Lamine Yamal, Rafinha.
Sure.
No the Mbappe Jinem.
And ohe ni two.
Ni fifi so a.
And ono kwa aso obo Hakimi ni mienu.
Obe Hakimi too.
Obo Hakimi.
Me just say then Mendes dey be ordination. Because me say obo so Hakimi, Mendes, Kubasi and Marquinhos, right?
And Odi Kupama.
And Obo Kupama with Vitinha and Pedri. That is also a good one. That is also a very, very good one.
Obogi Junior, where is Messi and Ronaldo? Is on the
but only say me who FIFA World 11 no. My first case is no move pay there. Go cry for you. So now press with you omudio rich.
Oh yeah,
they still believe and
Sanko for me na just o ma hangum boot.
And you see Senkai FIFA about to be. And Kiabaka say oh association members no more captains no more coaches no omo da so what titimrem na Messi ni ayi there. Professional players themselves. Still now go and vote and say in almost 26-man shortlist there should still be Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo even though they are playing in Saudi Arabia and in the USA. That is a very, very interesting idea I want to reach. I think say as we go along, we will read some of the messages. But Mr. we've done ours way and yeah, the attempt. Just also state also the preference, wow, personal preference. Now I call Eddie Ama will be our penny beer and Koyanya Hana be we bias not there be choice and your choice. And now also the Abenti in studio the FIFA World 11 according to our individual preference and your opinions. What would you and so ubeti me I audience and common I Rich. Moving on from the FIFA World 11. There is something I want to highlight about Arsenal. It's straightforward. Rich, minimum said Yanko baby Europe and in the EPL, you have only 9 matches. But how do you take this analysis? See, I can say team here improve here. Especially say, compare 2 different seasons. Rich, idea bakwa indicates team here improve. Say in the previous season, in same fixtures, and also against same teams, results are team in say in the following season, or better those results against the same clubs. That is one indication. Say this team is improving, and I think say Yanko baby, but Rich already. Ubejedi say Arsenal I'm making 10 points from teams last season. Who compare omu tem matches omu boy points omu drop here. This time around, Arsenal have made 10 points more within the same team now. Omu boy, and that is the statistics I'm talking about. Which last season. Arsenal echo St. James Park against Newcastle. Omulusu 1-0. This season, Okosin 2-1. So last season they lost 3 points. This season, Wakoje 3. Rich, last season at the Emirates, West Ham ever share Arsenal 1-0. This season at the Emirates, West Ham by Arsenal 2-0. Adding the 3 points last season 1G. Last season, Oko Kevin Cottage against Fulham. Oko ball 1-1. Which this time around, Oko Kevin Cottage was 1-0. We did the 3 points. About last season, Oko only 1 point. Then the last game, last season at the Emirates, Oliver Glasner and the Crystal Palace by Obebo 2-2. And Arsenal only 1 point. Rich, this time around, Glasner came, Arsenal beat them 1-0. We get 3 points. Into 3 points, 3 points, 3 points, 1 point. 10 points. So all compare the same teams, the same fixture, whether a home or away, the same. What they compare last season, Rich. This is evidence of improvements in results, and probably these are the little things now Arsenal needed to change to make sure say omu ebetimi age league. You know, sometimes when you are doing the dynamics of league, the team be now also finding evidence of their improvement. Some of these things are very, very crucial. But Rich, Medimanu see what Arsenal, so no, I will bring back what I said yesterday. And this may come here, Mikel Arteta, Rich, I will print this picture and put it in our Arsenal dressing room.
Then be a place in the
Yes, so that they will always, there is no point to me. Rich, what I am, I didn't make a wasm. And that's what you show now. Mekachi will say, this is not the first time, Rich, you have won 9 games at Arsenal with 22 points. In fact, I see 7 times. 7 times now, I see, and Rich, it is only 2-3, 2-4, and Arsenal went on to win the league. 6 times now, they bottled it. And even though Arsenal are starting here, almost the top of the league, after 9 games, I was 22 points. Anyway, I see 7 times a Mubakupe and Arsenal a G League, you know. And you foregone conclusion, but the evidence of Arsenal improving, you know, very, very visible. I bet me at the Akoyenim. Now, Rich, let's have these small chats. I'm leaving the team. It's better if I leave. Always me. I am leaving the team. It's better if I leave. I'm leaving.
Vinicius Junior
in the Clasico when he was substituted. And there was an interview with Tony Cruz. And Mrs. Akamanya Ghanaian and Yankupon Komamanya German. Because I love a lot of things about them, including Omontiti. Rich, Tony Cruz say who a player, na oboboa. Especially se game ni a big game. Na ujidi pa se udna park so obobo pa. Me you feel my air pa. Eya. And this a unyobia. And this is where the name Tony Cruz can me and make. Sa unyobia. Uti exercise emotional intelligence. One way you will react the same way and Vinicius react here. And the Tony Cruz say there are 2 Vinicius, you know. Play a beer and can emit me at all. But the only thing I want to pay about Vinicius and they say, oh, free parking is so now,
straight to dressing room.
Or dressing room on. It is normal to be frustrated, see you. Go and sit on the bench. Say, why special frustration? Obi on bench will be a player. On him said is sit here. It is normal. But say, or quarter in straight in the a honor or no to the Cruz Nhyira say, a year overboard kakra. But also then in young Kupans say, after a few minutes, he came back to the bench. Now, Rich. Masa munkomo mudi and say Sa uko Real Madrid team Vinicius is the 3rd captain. in terms of captain rankings. And you know, so we are part of the leaders in the team.
Now be able to say yeah.
I was someone who said, "Ebia Obasa cry." But now you are going in the team. I have more responsibilities. I was saying, "Oma wajene koso." Now usubai, not only your football, usubai. I reflect it at the end of the year, you know. Rich, maybe said that me a lot of opinion on it. It is good. The coach of Real Madrid is a former footballer. Xabi Alonso.
So he understands the situation.
Oh. Rich, he is better suited to deal with this situation. He has played at the highest level. He understands what players' attitude is here. Any sign no man. Rich, he will deal with this issue.
Okay.
Now, many man know. Rich, me Barcelona ni. What is happening with Lamine Yamal? Say me de and Barcelona so much share our dressing room. To Xavi Iniesta Puyol mo time na. Na sadi we NC na, which I see only one thing. The quality of leadership of Barcelona dressing room above form.
All right.
Above form bebre because Rich Puyol mo time no. El Clasico tata mana Jose Mourinho Real Madrid no. Na I am more tense than well. But Busahu say, how were they able to manage it? At least from the Barcelona side. Even when Sergio Ramos moved Pierre Puyol and pushing the crown, Captain never saw your mama come and your soul Muncaso. And it's rich. So what do you want to share Barcelona dressing room? Yes, why? And the personality of Puyol, Xavi, Iniesta, oh. No, what can I say, Masa?
No, I say we had the current Barcelona team. Maybe Lewandowski be
because we have Barcelona captains, you know, Araujo,
they are too
Frankie De Jong. Okay. A bad dream for any of them to go to Lamine Yamal and say, Charlie, tone down.
Oh, didn't crash out.
What you say? And see, Sanomai is singing. I think say the quality of leadership in the Barcelona dressing room, and yet. It doesn't must and you can say taking the president of the club and I say somebody from external and also settle Lamine Yamal down and tell him Sanka omo players in the dressing room omo paying for and they will deal with this matter. Rich
Mate all right insurance of 4.5 better for yabasa to also dia mamne yabefie o code bi ho and yen fast pa na mini apomide nkomo kakra bi anytime ever any common na fi
Serie A
yemedi
and man also ebo what do you call it UEFA Nations League ewo European team where they quickly Mr. very important. First one BW1C8 3EF 8D. Second one BW1C8 44978. Third one BW1C8 45944. And the last one BW1C8 47980. And he obey me to screenshots and I say okome socials ni nyina Google na watimi afa na ode ayewa de which
11:25 ma yene time eba phone nkomo na area Black Queens sense me yemfa ya nuntum yes you betimi be lines no atimi adi amama obapa good morning. Now to say
Nyamiadum now so
Nyamiadum nyamiguso each time eba dupano yeguso ayenom ti ho den time time eba intimo
Wada mama mindi kai encheo na me mami dofo akwaba na me sanso enna wasese wa mami akwenya no se wa meni metiefo yentwetwe apomuden ho enkomo me dofo pa wutie me sabre apomuden chi akese ena me di free time herbal center asue ye e de ebro sabre de wote meni na wo se me gime dwase ya na ye apomuden ho komotwetwe bre ena edrusu esanse ye de wo hwe eya ama me ne wansere na efri yade sanso no bibenya wa na efri yade ne ninti na wodoma kuma wo bo ni wiase bo ne niema wo bo no mna bo haban bo na duaba ena wo se yense yenni aduaba no ne mfa haban ne nsa yade ne sa ninti na nei time herbal center ya hye yes say yedin foforo eye Kinoga company limited yede edrumo edu papa malaria dro tata hye wo nya bi no no ma eboa etu malaria se edema wo yede edin atoso ne ato ne din se time herbal mixture ai edroi eye tete edro kan tete modro ebibre modro asante akade pa efim ye ni ho ni a wonya bi no no ma etu malaria se de ma ni a wonya bi no ma malaria nsunsu so boni bi a atake wo ni pedua etete wo etu ase de ma na emmabiem eye TIMG time herbal mixture edro and make for edia mom ebusu ye de bia eya na so de eya kese ene eti de ya de malaria ni nsunsu so abeso so a eye no fe ene wuti ade cha wo pa chi ena wonsa ade che ho akere se wo ho ento wo da kopem se yade ne be ye ode be ye wo bo no ma ne yade so ne ho a wo se me de ma no maduro bia bi enko yade de eno a ne be kumie edu papa no ena wonhia ye sa bre ma men kan for time herbal mixture dro enfama wo se eti de yade malaria so so na sha se free tipa ye de TIMG wuti edwo se ga wuti eye wo ya emu hyehyew epru so wani amoni nyina epru so wo bo no ma tipa ye no ahyase no na ne so nyina ebri no akere se wo hu niema mienu hu niema si wontan wo so regional wo no wanso ni mu na wo bu ahwe wo hu ne se wiase twa no hu niema no ekiri kura na akere se wo nya ne hu twa bre bia tipa ye eya eno ntina sa bre mesua wo se wuti a eye wo ya emu hyehyew emu dwa wo ni nyina mesira wo eye TIMG eye time herbal mixture edro na make am for ediama se wadama wo be penetra kwan e wo drugstore herbal shop pharmacy shop bia e be wo na wano no mu bie afenso bo no ma ne malaria de ka ne ho a ne de no eba eye no muto na hya se na no mu na to wontimi ni diketrama ne so ye bisi ni mini mo ye kro na no mu nyina ye ne se nwonworo a kire se emma kwan ma aduane mpo enfam na kampesa to ye funu nim me do fo ye se wonu ma ye kro wo mini mo ye bisi ketrama ne so ye nwono aduane nya kwan fo wonu mu nto ye funu nim no ene wonu mu be ye o se de wonu mu be te ade amaw na abofuna ewo so a kakra bia betimi adi mpo na ato ne fie ya kire se gisa ofini nyina togu no time herbal mixture edro eye ominti minim eye edro mu edro eye kokomoti ayensa ne ho emmopo eye ebibre mu edro kan ye abusua ne adofo nchemfa ya wonya bi no ma eboa ete wanum ema wutimi edidi ye wonim se aduane eni ni paduanim aduane eni yefrunimu a eja wo yefrumukro eba ne sa na wo yam etimi eya oya na etutu wo yam na emu kyehye wa kire se wotwa ho fa bia enye ye yefun ye de abasua wo so na wanum adro bia na wo je ho a enje a kai se adro ne TIMG eye time herbal mixture edro ena make am for ede amount wo yam no se de eye wo bia no edro no etu asia krakra edema eboa ma wadidi no na eboa ma nipadua nso anyina ye say from tipaya ewo so na etu ayere fri ho no mo dia ma ene subidie ene abofno no nyina no eyi ni nyina fri nipadua nim ema nipadua no enya apomuden enya setena pa sabre ma me fa doctor number entudwa doctor wo se waje bre wo frɛ ne nko ade a emfede se wo beton wo yade sanse wo ton wo yade a ena onya no aduro doctor number eye 0244 417 669 0244 417 669 na for yaka se etidi yade malaria eye moa bia ye frɛ wo mo se ntontom no yesi ye wo ma ene ye wo mema ne be de na ma no wo mo din kakraka yesi anopheles mosquito wonum sa brede wo mo ba wo mo betwi mo jana gu wo mo no ma se pu yade nso gu nsu mu ama ye nipadua no abre na me kama kire wo se de weda no aye no se de nsu ni gugu no se de efom aye nwunu no eno na mo we wo mo bronya brem eno no sa bre eno mo so aba se wo mo bedi ye ho dwuma pa ne sa ni ntina mesre se e wo se ye di ye fie eni eba ne sa na wonum time e ba mixture edro na efi kakra wo mfia entontom no emu no mo pe sa no hu adro ne so mfa so esan se wonum na mienu na miese be hu atowa wo san so e baba be kawo eno nti efikire na chi na ye dodo konkosie prapra gates ni nyina na ye twitwi mu ema efie no eye neat eba ne sa na wonum edro na eboa ema ahode ene ahoto no eba ntentem wo bu onu ma na ne ho aye se hye ne ho aye hye no na awo enso ede ne ho abehenya mu eba ne sa na ye bebre ne dada mu na yade no ama ho kra ye hye esanse ye bedum fa no ama waka se ye nso ye beso ama waka se ye ndum no etidi yade malaria no eye yade bia wonya no aduro na se duro ne papa na wo no ma mesrawo enye fedi agro esanse yade a eni mabofra ni mu pani yade a eba wuti anye ye kura timeji okra firi won samba ko eni malaria yade bone no enu ntina mesrawo se time herbal mixture edro no eye du papa eye tete edro se de enkan tete ne nananom wo mo she edro gukukuo mu na anapa wase bianom enwumre ne anadwo nyina wase bianom no enu nenei yakura no wokura kitikiti bi mu ede ama wo se ya ne portable ene wo bag mu wo botom kura betimi de ahye fanante bonise nsuo anopa awie enwumre madenka ho wonya bibi kakra die awie no mu bi eboa ema nipadua no esipi esita eboa ema kwamo ani nya hode eboa ema adwumaden brafo a eja wo hotutuo woposo wo sisi wo chepe wo dompem woje wo ho a enje wo ho na mdua nyina ya wo ya na wo nsa no nan nyina twetwe wo de wo nsa no nan besi wo bepeja na aye titriti wo si ananse acheme nan ananse acheme nsa ye twetwe ma wo no mesrawo ananse wonye posini no de hankofagu nsa hono se etidi ya de malaria ne de ne nsunsu anso ne akwaya hodo eba no se bebrebe enu nti da biara da mesrawo se wo benum time herbal mixture edro ne bi ahotutu a wo so wo nsa ye titriti wo ni padua mu emu hyehye wo ho ma wo ye ho hwea enye yie no edro ne bebon ho ban afri sa ya de boni ho na aboa amankwamo ne nso enya hoden wo bu onu ma wo ntimi enna wo koto kete so wo mu ni koto ha na wo mu na koto ade ebeche no na nani ase nyina atotom lewedie no entimi eluki fresh woni mu say ye time about mixture du papa ne nso free ho a edro ba ko ehia wo ni padua nim eye na se wotimi da ema ho sisi ho so wotimu sampa ade ebeche abesore na no kwasem ne se anwode soronko na aba mu wedie no na aye kama wanim no na atoso ankasa amo sampa wotimi adaye Nemum sa wontimi enna na eye Adidas se wo didi ye na watimi adaye nko ade a time herbal mixture edro na make am for ede amount sa so na menua ba wotie me sabre me mama wotie me sabre na wo bu wonsa na wontwa bra na ensabuo ni mu no emu nsemu pi se enidane na etete wo na abeso wo pa achi abehya waya se dendenden wontimi nkontimi ma afenso wonsabuo mu no emeye eno na broni beka ne se menstrual disorder eba na mienu na miensa bi na etwa wo bi nso wono a wo se wonyem wono nso a mene chese ne nsabuo mu no emma kra ya wono maduro bi a enye ye mese edu papa no na wonhia ye afei na mabondin ede a kire wo time herbal mixture edro ani a ye nyina ye bonidin de etifo prayer toye de wo bia de ne nsa kire so edi ho adanse se ye ntotobi se eye etidi ya de malaria nko ade time herbal mixture edro na make am for ediama se wadama pede kira kwan edro wu penido sopo etwa for any tremu ewo Dani Herbal Baseline Pharmacy Kolinak Herbal Misty Herbal na Apidank ubenya bi atoto sanso na Freddy Men's Herbal ye wo KO ubenya bi atoto Have Main Pharmacy opposite KSTU ubenya bi ato PFA Pharmacy ya Watafu New Road K Engine Herbal so ewo emrom sanso na Oson's Chemist ye wo KJTR Race Cross medafo ibaku mienu miensa no ebuso ewo drama so drugstore any license chemical shop nyina da no ubenya bi ewo honom na wato kai na hye no so se etidi ya de malaria de ne nso anoa any TIMG enu ntimomo ye no mu bi na afi malaria fever bi a adani ziba ewo ye mu no entunko apomode nkomotwetwe na mede ebro mema omo enitie maka
Edama say edra ya to ni din time herbal TIME ya no to bi say nso na shase to turn code ni ade ne de malaria nko a tunum bia na atimi aboa ma nso no ho atimi ato afemra fi na yemfa fisem no ento amoso from Black Queens and sensema ifri be 3 days deba and some no ayibibri first of all and Black Queens ebo the return leg where women's have qualifies no more born somebody can affect lega e call Egypt ni akoshe Egypt for na come insa omo entimi and omo baaye no na akoye huhu koye nsem bibiri se o Black Queens man say omo enye training adan omo say omo bonuses bi a hihye na up to now empenifo entuam fa omo nti say empenifo entuam fa omo de a omo nye training game against Egypt nso no the second leg no enya de amba on that game no omo until some empenifo bi tuase ka no de ama omo enna ebeye huhu ebetodwa say minister kra kushia aye empenifo a omne da Black Queens na no oni afi mpanifo bi a omudi na chi no omokoye na ona asem no kodru at a point I say na still na man no insist send ye sika no man tuade a omo emmo no minister akoka kire emaya ne say look say again mo mokra fe dia mabremo monko mo de munya ebo na calf emane na calf kra no obani ase anya 2 years ye after 2 years no you have to raise another team. Ama amonso abo ediama the Black Queens of Ghana. Na mo eye mayway. Mudi be ko history bookum na mudi na be kum no enye di papa ebe di mbone ade amamo se edurumre bi no se nkam kobobo ede ma Ghana na enya qualification ma nkobo ede ma Ghana enya aye ban. Sansen semi ebe to da no in fact na asem no ayiosa minister pan obeka sei na ensemi na anopei minister esi debida onka bibis onka just say eden onu minister say bi wo hwa ama agudemu nsema timi akonkan no obetimi agina mayo anim na akase enso etimi ede atwomti sansem na ekoso ni dina no yentie minister ebra na onu so chechem omukoshi amayo no example ya onu so no etimi kan na afi yemfa medin komo no emfa mamo.
Did they allege that I made that statement? They refused to train the day before yesterday. They didn't train yesterday. I had a meeting with the 3 captains together with the FA president and the national team's manager in the night around 9 p.m. So how could my statement be the reason for their boycott? Allegedly, if I said so. But I did not say that. And I told them they can't play without training. So they gave indication they will train today. When the money is released, they will be paid. These are bonuses that are due them. You know, we went for a tournament. CAF equally has a responsibility to nations that participated and also did well. That support from CAF even hasn't come yet, and that is what they must know. However, government has made every payment in terms of per diems, accommodation, transportation, all other welfare issues have been paid, including even these qualifiers that they involve.
Okay, enti ano ye sports minister Nhyira Kofi Adams and Ocheche nsemu se yes no kre emayo no omo ka se omo nye training na 2 days omo nye training enum na one FM penifo bi ene Black Queens captain emayo no miensa first second and then the third captain of the team no Asia on team manager so omo dina akushia in the meeting. Now, and now all catch them and say, upon chow game no more cobono. At the about pay here in football is training. So one training a bad day, I don't want to make a park and so aquaco bobo or no my day. Almost can see a tree at the moment, and so I buy on an above my beer. I cast finance ministry release this canon no beer to catch it to your money piano. Yet you had the moment to a sour. As much as almost say omusika ma omun training ya di na no opomocho omfa bibia nto machi no mun ko gina aye park ne so nko training no mun ko bobo ni wie omu hwia sika bia osa ban etua de mu bia no aban I ready obetua e de amom tie dan na obi ko gina ba bi awka so no ko ka kire ma ne sai e na mun simun training kura mun nya na hwan eno kura kan obi na mayo no ese omu training na oso obi se o sa 2 days na Mario no Anthony no. I ono na some kind ti and no mo Anthony na. I san se ni na no. Anya no kra on ka bibia asante na. Kwambia so game no eba so na before kra no. Ababa my friend say Chantal. I say ohia Ghana ni bia support ne. Ade akra so sidim. Oban a obisi academy Black Queens na ne. And onu su gina akra so sidim in front of Ghanaians now obo game at the Amai.
Looking forward to seeing as many faces as possible. Hey guys, Chantal Bohilo here. We have a game on the 28th versus Egypt at the Accra Sports Stadium. I'm looking forward to seeing as many faces as possible in the crowd. I'm excited to perform my first home game in front of all of you. I'm looking forward to it, so I hope to see you all there. See you soon.
Okay, Chantal so he'll be any minute or the Accra Sports the moon from support Nimromo na against Egypt in Bibia and Konkai. Emfa emba aye the Black Queens of Ghana. They said the issue no ya resolve bibia Mario no training game no so no eba so aye na utie aye head coach Kemlaza o say ne the pass say the bibia no omo sisi Mario no agya tum sa fi the game no omo so ebebo ayala
ya ta kan sem bi wo street ni so say sika ofia nkranso you see, sa issue we are kobenyina no e sikasam anamebwa
sure ke amedru ba bi adru gra
nti se nkasika wo a ye de etuan ekaye de da ho ya nko bi anu a rich enye panyi bi a de se ode obi ka wo ye kra ya obi besie ye bobo ye branka kanka krai Rich, why na pese odika odi obika? Obi ampe. Enti se okote se obi di obika. Don't let it seem say nipa ko na odi obika na say ehye ne fe. Se odi obika na wontia. O skani bi akwotia. Mem pese your concentration will be on minister no any the okokan here the substitute for report here the one can no. Let's tackle the issue and leave the individuals out of it. Rich again. I told the be our own. Obisi ayala type mo munko for chibodudo. But I am sorry, but sometimes I can't help it. When the way we discuss issues, for me, I told the beer, Rich, I will not add what I have to add. But this is the problem. CSA, Ghana, the Black Queens car. It is never a Black Stars problem. It is some for their first comment about discussing that issue. It's a Black Stars and Kamaya Momo.
So Ayala, me say a man football issues be say poppy apa. Discussions na baby a third community free pie. Like you said, Black Stars day. You say Black Stars on problem. But then a Mario won't come out tournament by say me many cry. I can say a bro 3 months. Yeah. Inti then o makobo tournament every na up to now omusika ese e de ma omo yemfa ma omo but Black Stars babo game na say on budget ye tua sika bi ese bia e de mu obia de amane de ko e basa se me oba na mbobo a enyam ya
e be ya but what I am saying is here yaw na wo no any yaw na ye nyina asam twofo e di nkomo no. Let's try say a bedding nkomo on merits.
Black Stars.
Yes, issue ni. Let's talk about it. And am I turning into a Black Stars problem? Rich, I sank in common kitchen no. And the cost is sufficient for the Black Stars. What's the baby? Obi do obika. Onti I was say and kay monkey tia. Na as enti yanko time on one. Let me tell you the issue. and I ate here rich. Some black queens are some Nabanieka. Black princesses. A man under 20 no. Rich, yeah, Diomuka. They are also playing Omabo Wafu Zombie. Abo Emano Afcon under 20 level qualifiers. Ebesine yentia omusika momo. Including even hotel bills. Black princesses, a man under 20. Black satellites, a man under 20.
Yeah.
Rich, Yediomuka bebre, yentia. The last time they played in the tournament, full tournament in there from Kenkre to Kankan, Ebesine, not even one peswa, and I come home. Including hotel bills. Yediomuka. Nancy Unihana, Coach Prosper Ogum. Eddie under 17 for a qualify for under 17 AFCON. ABC Yache. Rich, before they started the qualifiers, the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Recreation wrote to the FA telling them, say, Sikeni for under 17 for qualifiers, no? So they should find their own money and go and play. I'm telling you this on record.
Joanne and Kupis can momokobo.
The FA, la so omabo. They play the qualifiers and we are qualified.
Sure.
Now there's a Black Queens issue, and you add that to the list. Rich, and now me know say the technical team of the Blasters proper. Diomuka 8 months.
Nhyira fan.
Tuadobo. Diomuka. And the technical team. We own the months in Tiaka. And it is not a Blasters problem. It is a financial problem. And it's a real Blasters technical team, Black Queens, Black Starlets under 17, Black Satellites and member under 20, Black Princesses and bar under 20. Omina eke bubruja. Na see any sound come away here. Rich, it could escalate unim dientia. Say what 2025 member. Next year 2026. Qualifiers in Pony Ebreyo. Rich, next year in 2026. Blasters Beko World Cup. And then Yebeshe Egypt, Emano. Black Queens Beko Emano AFCON. Black Princesses Emma under 24. They will qualify for under 20 AFCON. Then ye under 17 Emano. Coached by Prosper Ogum had already qualified for Emma under 17 AFCON next year. Until next year, Black Princesses, Black Starlets, Black Queens, Blasters, and you know, a major tournament. And the Rich, have you seen the magnitude of the problem? Yeah, and the fact of the matter, and I say, Rich, from the sports budget to the contingency fund, they funding normal be say any other. The whole of mine, any all that we have to do, education, agri, health, roads, bibiano, it's on that same money. And
That's also.
And yet easy say over kwa. Uko yani ye di abom ni atamne. It is not easy. And to him, the conversation in the say, a ban is saying a man for 40 saying, Rich, yente sa problems nibi when it comes to almost sports on your man. Na omatimi strategically. Any solutions where they say, oh, sports no, are attractive. And until the young running sports no, as a corporate bibia. National teams in the world or more sponsors. Any the bonifeno like Yasada assets aside, acquire Yabefa so Yabenya companies are able to take care of or more costs in this no. Because Rich, you can't get sponsors for health. What you mean can't you MTN say amount $3 million to sponsor Kolebu? You can't do that. But you can go on that tangent for Black Queens. What you mean can't you go first takwa dama and say on your sponsors of Konfanoti Teaching Hospital and I say Wa Hospital. But you can go first takwa dama and say sponsor the U20. Mebwa. Enti sports as position we are seeing now. A unique way. Rich the management of it. Enti sika bi ba. Emfa wait and to abine so. That is the reason why I reach Oko Germany. From Volkswagen to Mercedes, any of companies, so no more so on national teams national with sponsorship money. Nancy, wasn't GMPC sponsoring the Blasters? Have you heard GMPC sponsor Kwalebu Teaching Hospital? And I said GMPC sponsoring Opoku and school and I said Prempekale. What be that? Enti, Rich, say I start a new komo. Now you are starting for ideas and boom. How we can raise funds to support sports in Ghana. Now say a fan say oh, a minister be asem, a FA be asem, a national team. So the way they we deal with it. You be this and komo ya kwaba. And I'm saying say if you have a better appreciation of the problem now. And your Black Queens are some goals, the Mabubo Bossi, and the day in 2026 major tournament here. Rich, see, I started Pedam Comunim. Na betting companies here, Omunya Sika Pudu free sports me. Yam special taxi be a more may Sika. Any some strategic ways and even resist Sika near the boy sports and Hobra. Rich, you will quite be brave.
Me the diamond to cry me hotels. And then Morocco. Oh my hotel. Yes. It's all national teams, you know. And also me your yes.
Oko France. Some people say I'm moving for Kunde money. Konate mon. Omuko Clenfontaine. It has been built.
It is no bani nis kakra. At least your baby am bad down.
This in there.
It be some
issues in you. Now look. Oh. Enra. You see, oh, Minister Koho. You see, FA President Koho. Oh, Andra, you crossing your Mokokasai. Rich, we want to speak to the Black Queens from a hotel, a private hotel. We've not identified, say, can we develop Pram and house national teams there?
Pram is way. Oh, just ensure.
What do you lack?
Oh.
Say, we can solve the. Oh, and Rich, some hotel bills now make and then Ghana Hankwao. It includes Yakobo go away. You the hotels Kawa Egypt. You the hotels Kawa. Me say Insure FM had here. So far as we work here on this post, Rich, Yen Kodi Kotoko 1 has one in community. We will let you appreciate the situation. And we will have a conversation on solutions without the individuals. Other countries are doing it. All their national teams have sponsors, major ones. And the amount financing of them, any problem, we can have same. Say yes, beer. Not the beer minister. A voice ya boy, minister Okasawa Sempe. Look, they ask him, and the minister that Benes can remember. Ubo voice and someone okay. Also, oh, ya catch your finance ministry. Almost so may release this kind of a process.
On go nim da crumble.
Oh, I better know because I am basically a copy, and it takes time.
Eventually, Ghana.
Dachi and Kill.
Game against Egypt no the second leg no enya dia mba on that game no mo and to some people be tuasika no e dia mo enra ɛna ɛbɛyɛ huhu ɛbɛtɔ dwa sɛ minister kra kuhyia ɛyɛ mpanimfoɔ a ɔmo na da ɛyɛ Black Queens na no ɔne afi mpanimfoɔ bi a ɔmo di n'akyi no ɔmo kɔɔyɛ na ɛhɔ na asɛm no kɔduru at a point asɛ na still na man no ɛnsese sɛneɛ sika no ɔmo antua deɛ a ɔmo ɛmmɔ no minister akɔka kyerɛ ɛmaaya no sɛ look sɛ gɛ no mommɔ kora afei deɛ mabrɛ mo monkɔ mo deɛ monyaa ɛbɔ na calf ɛmma ne yɛ na calf koraa no ɔbaa ne yɛ ase ɛnyɛ 2 years yɛi after 2 years no yɛbɛtumi araise another team ama ɔmo nso abɔ ɛde ama the Black Queens of Air Ghana na mo ɛyɛ mmaayewa yi mo di bɛkɔ history book mu na mo di na ɛbɛkum no ɛnyɛ din papa ɛbɛyɛ din bɔne ɛde ama mo sɛ edurumire bi na ɔsɛ nka mkɔbɔ bɔ ɛde ma Ghana na yɛnya qualification ma nkɔbɔ ɛde ma Ghana ɛnya ɛyɛ ban saa nsɛnsɛm ɛbɛtɔ dwa no in fact na asɛm no ayɛ ɔsa minister paa na ɔbɛka sei na nsɛm ɛna anɔpɛ yi minister ɛsi dabi da ɔnka bibis ɔnka kyɛ sɛ ɛdɛn na ɔno minister sɛbi wɔhwɛ ama agudemu nsɛm atumi akɔ nkan no ɔbɛtumi agyina mmaayewa anim na ɔka sɛ ɛnso atumi ɛde atwam nti saa nsɛm no a ɛkɔ so no nyinaa no yɛntie minister ɛberɛ a na ɔno nso kyekye mu ɔmo kɔhyia mmaayewa no ɛnsɛm pɔte a ɔno nso no ɛtumi kan na afei yɛmfa medi nkɔmmɔ no mfa ma mɔ.
Did they allege that I made that statement? They refused to train the day before yesterday. They didn't train yesterday. I had a meeting with the 3 captains together with the FA president and the national team's manager in the night around 9 p.m. So how could my statement be the reason for their boycott? Allegedly, if I said so. But I did not say that. And I told them they can't play without training. So they gave indication they will train today. When the money is released, they will be paid. These are bonuses that are due them. You know, we went for a tournament. CAF equally has a responsibility to nations that participated and also did well. That support from CAF even hasn't come yet, and that is what they must know. However, government has made every payment in terms of per diems, accommodation, transportation, all other welfare issues have been paid, including even these qualifiers that they involve.
Okay, enti ano ye sports minister Nhyira Kofi Adams ena ocheche nsemu se yes no kre emayo no omo ka se omo nye training na 2 days omo nye training enum ena one FM panimfo bi ene Black Queens captain emayo no miensa first, second, and then the third captain of the team no Asia or team manager and so omo dina akushia in the meeting. Now, and now all catch them and say, upon my chow game no more cobono. I dear back pay here in football is training. So one training a bad day, and I went to my Kujana Park and so aqua bobo or no my day. Almost can see it at the moment, and so I buy on an album my beer. I cast finance ministry no bet release this canon no beer to get to your money piano. Yet you had the moment to a sour. As much as almost say omusika ma omun training ya din na no opomocho omon fa bibia nto machi no mun ko gina eye park no so nko training no mun ko bobo ni wie omu wie a sika bia osa ban etua de mu bia no aban I ready obetua e de amom te dan na obi ko gina ba bi awka so no ko ka kire ma ne sai e na musu mun training kura mun nya na ho awan e no kura kan obi na mayo no ese omu training na oso obi sa o sa 2 days na Mariano Anthony no. I don't know some more kind and I know more Anthony and I just answer me no and you know on Kabibia Asantena can be as a game no Ebasona before Crano about our friend Chantel. I say Ohia Ghana and Ibia support and ne at the cross for them Obaya obviously Academy Black Queens ne and on Sujana cross for them in front of Ghanaians now about game at the Amai.
I'm looking forward to seeing as many faces as possible. Hey guys, Chantal Bohilochiria. We have a game on the 28th versus Egypt at the Accra Sports Stadium. I'm looking forward to seeing as many faces as possible in the crowd. I'm excited to perform my first home game in front of all of you. I'm looking forward to it, so I hope to see you all there. See you soon.
Okay, Chantal, so we'll be any or the Accra Sports Stadium. I'm from support Nimromo na against Egypt in Bibia and Konkai. Emfa emba aye the Black Queens of Ghana. They said the issue no ya resolve bibia mayo no training game no so no eba so eye na utie eye head coach Kemlaza o say ne depa say de bibia no omo sisi amayo no agye atum sa afi de game no omo so ebebo ayala
ya ta kan sem bi wo street ni so say sika ofia ankranso you see sa issue we ya ko banyina no e sika sam anamebwa
sure kia me dru ba bi adru gra
nti se sika wo a ye de etuan ekaye de da wo ya nko bi anu a rich enye panyi bi a de se odi obi ka wo ye kra ya
construction and into mining the 3 months as you chose this you pretty forklift backhoe bulldozer excavator dam truck welding fabrication so mu ye bi abo and of course ni bi eka ho ani na 3 months na wawie no wanyu adwuma ye kama pa and nti ukọ oboase a ye hostel kese pa the one mu free chichi ba mu ni problem oba benya ba bi di uti ato na oba besua de kama wie ya no obenya adwuma nso atimi aya aketua no ewo soro kama pa ye oboase zongo me patro Hisense building e chi ono pe na so betima kan friend 0539 732766 na munomu eni eye enkomo ayala me too betwe
si enkai obia se omokoso a ehye unkran se obetimi aye betway influencer the answer will be compared to a platform so uni account but never sign up na ebe join betway abusia no every day be how do sorry a shisha bet o shisha bet o unique code na da bet no so no share my betting community more na for the code a bet no more na na wo code no ya odia no nso u diska eni kwan se bet ne bansa the answer for the code no ebetwa bet no na onso so wanya sika kakra e de ahyo botomenti oba bet abusari mu dia obia eye influencer ho eno ene ma ne ye de na eye akono e wo betwe no undi 18 years a meshawa ontimi emfa ho enje betwe me no ma we mu ebi se what the 8 years so o betia na wa bet responsibly e de amaye nyina betwe almost say get way more
mesamu ye be sorry ne akofa dum kase na bremu na obra ato anjumedie no asijo ene esan ato aso na ayema bene wani tim make say mo hakra nchekra no mo transe ade nsem no dia ba nenne asemede ba de chekri yeni aba friend say Joyce danso ade abeto obranim say one aya brand bi ne to ye friend no kwabena asamwa na kwabena de can promise pa obe promise usisia they did kwabena ka chen so de be ko Canada afi de wi achira Saudi Arabia no ne koi oko Saudi Arabia so okuduru ya wonyem na ejen debdebdebdebdebde aho ba so be yadwuma wa ma so bawo enu nti no oti na ni esad na bagana sika kakra okwe ni na oba ya kwabena sign de sika na kofo ba foforo ana eze de chese ompene nim kura ahwe enti eni aba Joyce danso edinasem abedan obradwumedie se omunka bi mano na eni aba ma kwabena asamwa enso egusu achese wodi nhamo pa wodada no to omunka nasem emfa manim se obra etena so be kasem no kama pa ma bibia no etimi ayi tilo ye ko
Richardo ye ko na ye ko de ene madam Benis Ifa birthday
okay
na kasem nyiano no o kira de e wo mfie DAGHS e do ma wo mfie na international Benis yakupon shao na kasem nyaba routine sen esem fe share from so na me ma wo awodapa happy birthday to you madam Benis Ifa.
All right ye ko na another birthday nkoma Nora Adom Brago very young no efe papa Nora enso edini birthday ne happy birthday to you Nora yami show ne nyini beye panimpa we free Mabel Dixon o say yami show awoda pay na bibia anya kama informative for edemasia adom kase to aso edi amama nyame adom a ye besan enimohia ewi adom kase na obra to anjumadi no